You see Uber's fucking like $7 now for some.
Yeah, it depends on how far it is.
I think that's stupid.
But some stuff is $3.49. Like they lower the price for the closer stuff. But it's like everything is far.
But like, let's really try to justify this here. So I want a meal.
Yes.
The meal is $9. I'm gonna pay $7 delivery.
Yeah, and you gotta pay tax on the $7
for a $9 meal. Like something's not adding up here, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, Uber's fucked for that.
That's ridiculous. I don't want additional options then. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather have less options
then
if it's all $5.
20% off all orders over $40.
All Uber has done is fucking normalize shit. Like I keep saying that to people. Like everyone's so fucking amazed by Uber, but all they've done is like they've normalized taxi services and they've normalized fucking delivery. Like remember back in the day, like ordering pizza was like,
yo, we always have to go pick up our pizza.
That $4 delivery, though. I don't know, yo. I don't know.
And now you want to order Uber Eats, that $5 delivery.
Yeah,
it's like it's nothing.
And back then you were ordering like a $30, $40, like, you know, party pizza.
And you're still going to go pick it up.
And you're still going to pick it up. Because you're not trying to pay $4 fucking dollars. But nowadays, Uber, bro, you buy a fucking $3 meal. What am I talking about? You buy a $3, like, you know, like couple junior chickens or something.
You're paying that delivery charge.
And you're literally paying fucking double the price.
It makes no sense. You order a meal that costs $10. By the time you finish paying for it, you pay $22.
I don't get it.
How?
I don't get it.
No, and people are still buying it. People are still using it. Like, no, people.
Listen, man, people falling for that trap. I mean,
smarten the F up.
All I'm going to say is you should definitely smarten up. Because that shit ain't worth it. Go fucking treat it like the old days where people used to actually go out and get food.
Yeah, but no one gets out anymore. Everyone's on their computer, on their phone, I'm hungry. On their phone.
We sound mad old. This guy's scrolling fucking.
Yeah, I'm scrolling Uber Eats. It's not
Uber
helping.
As we speak.
Yeah, there's still some $5 deliveries though.
Fuck that, man. Skip the dishes.
Yeah, you get your food 2 days later.
I'm on that skip the dishes shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm on none of that. Actually, though, I'd rather just fucking drive.
Honestly, I'd rather just eat immediately.
Let's get it. Yeah, microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Hello, everybody.
You ready?
Hello, Dr. Nick.
You already know what it is.
Is that from The Simpsons?
Hi, Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody. No, that's Barney.
No,
I'm saying I sound like.
Oh, you sound like Barney.
It's probably the fucking same character. Isn't like Matt Groening? Didn't he voice everybody?
Pretty much. He voiced like half the cast
or whatever.
Hey, save your money. You don't gotta pay people.
Yo, it's facts. But yo, welcome to another episode of the True North Views podcast, guys. This is episode 24.
24.
We out here.
Hey.
24. Shout out to my fucking Twitter name. M2H4.
M2H4.
Shout out for naming that after Call of Duty guns. Remember the M4A1?
I never played Call of Duty like that.
Remember the M16A4?
I may have heard of it.
Yeah, that was my shit. That's where my username came from.
It came from like H2O.
H2O, no.
Okay, like no one of those like
definitely not.
No, not H2O, but those chemical
symbols or some shit. Yeah, what do you call them? Elements.
We're not scientists.
Funny thing is, I actually know a lot of science, and I'm making myself sound mad dumb right now.
Me too, but I can't remember the actual term for the chemical when you mix two
compounds
together.
Man, fuck it. I still kill the Jeopardy science category, so fuck y'all.
I killed science. I killed physics and fucking biology. No, I didn't kill biology. I killed chemistry and biology. Fuck.
I mean, that was like I
killed physics. Yeah, but that was sick.
Nobody cares about school. You got to apply it to real life.
It does apply
Jeopardy,
to real life,
my nigga.
That's real life, nigga.
But yo, guys, welcome to another episode of the True North Views podcast, man. We're on that E24. We ready. We out here. It's a special number for me. 24 dictates my life because I'm born on the 24th. So fuck y'all.
It was because I was 24 years old. I was like, skirt.
My Kobe year was good though. I think my Kobe year was my best year of my life.
My Kobe year.
That was my Kobe year, my champagne year. That's when I got the house.
Cheers.
That's when I got the car.
Cheers.
And the job promotion.
Yo, flex on them.
I ain't gonna lie.
Flex on them.
Shout out to
these people out there.
Shout out to my motherfucking self. Where's my soundboard at, yo? Fuck. Shout out to myself.
Flex on these niggas out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Flex on them.
Shout out to myself.
I was 24. I was a homeowner. I was a car owner. I'm getting promotions.
You feel me? feel me? But yo, that ass 20. That was my Kobe year. My Kobe year was my best year of my life so far.
I'm living my best life.
I can't complain.
Hey man,
but let me tell them who we are real quick.
Yo, spit it out.
We are the True North Views podcast.
Yup, TNV.
We are your go-to podcast to start your week.
Yep.
We are your favorite podcast.
Yep.
Some would say we are your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast.
Yep.
And there's a couple of people that would even call us Toronto's unofficial podcast.
I'm one of them. We are the kings of dope criticism.
What else are we?
The Pharaohs of Prolific Opinion.
What else are we?
The emperors of elevated thoughts.
Now, I am your boy Harris.
You can call me JustShola.
And as usual, we're going to give you our views from the perspective of a couple of first-generation Canadians on what's buzzing, what people are talking about, and most importantly, what people are not talking enough about. Let's plug our shit.
Yeah.
As usual. I remembered this time. Wait, did I write that down or did you write that down?
I wrote that down.
Oh, yeah, you did. So I kind of forgot. Low-key, I kind of forgot. But I guess you can follow us, guys, on all platforms, all socials, Twitter, Instagram. We are at True North Views. That's all one word. TrueNorthViews. Yo, low-key, you got to give that with, you got to give some rhythm when you spell shit out.
You do.
Because, there's people that spell shit out. I'm like, what are you saying? And it'll be it'll be ABLOMBEMG.
I'm so confused.
And I'm like, what do you, yo, throw
it's some... phone numbers. You can't just say phone numbers 416-221-212. There still has to be a rhythm to it.
Throw some rhythm on that shit, man. God damn it. So, yeah, I'm throwing some rhythm on that True North View. So, hopefully, none of you guys spell that wrong. It's pretty easy to spell.
Straightforward.
I would hope so.
There's no short form.
Otherwise, you can Google us, True North Views Podcast. We are on all podcast platforms, whatever your choice is. We are on there.
Yep.
The biggest platforms, of course, that we are on SoundCloud. Shout out to all the independent rappers.
SoundCloud rappers.
You can find us there, True North Views Podcast.
Grinding with them.
We are on Spotify. Spotify low-key is the new SoundCloud. Since they introduced that upload button.
You can upload to Spotify directly?
Yes, you can.
That.
Yes, you can. They're changing the game.
No doubt. My mixtape coming soon.
We are on Spotify as well, man. Again, True North Views Podcast. You will find us there. And, of course, the third platform that we're on, because everyone in North America has a fucking iPhone.
Pretty much.
And if you don't, something's wrong with you. You can find us on iTunes and or Apple Music. Again, just search True North Views Podcast and you will find us there.
Speaking of Apple, just a quick side note. You know how we said Uber normalized delivery? Apple normalized iPhones as being the phone of choice in North America. I think we talked about this recently last week. Or maybe it was off air.
Not really.
Everyone wants an iPhone as a phone. No one
nowadays, but it's not like Apple they pioneered it because everyone needed a BlackBerry back then.
Yeah, but then now iPhone is
no, I know what you're saying. In today's day and age,
I don't think it's going to change as quick as BlackBerry did.
I don't think it'll. Well, BlackBerry had a run.
BlackBerry had a run, but I think Apple's going to be so much longer.
Yeah.
They
have
too much of the market. It's not, they have nothing. I don't see anything coming soon.
They have too many trendsetters that use their product.
Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't see anything coming down the pipeline that's going to
stop it. Yeah, because Android is just doing too much. Bro, we don't need features. We just need simplicity.
You know what? People don't want freedom. People want to be restricted,
and that's actually a fact.
That's what Apple's doing. Apple's like, you can't tell me where to put your shit. I tell you you can put your shit anywhere in this 4x4 grid, pretty much. That's what Apple's telling you.
Word.
You can't put it. You want to put it in the corner? Nah, it doesn't work that way.
Don't work that way, man. But yeah, man, we're on those platforms. We are also on other platforms. Again, just Google us. You will find us. I promise. I promise you. I think that's it for my plug.
Yo.
So let's get straight into our content, man. What's on the docket this week? Let's start. Hold up. Let's introduce the segment.
Oh yeah. I always forget.
That's the music potpourri segment.
You know that shit that's in your washroom.
You already know it. Yo, lately music potpourri has been fucking taking over our podcast.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, are we turning into a music podcast all of a sudden?
Low key, we might be. But you know what, man? It's been a great year.
It really has been. It really has.
You know what I realized? I realized that 2018 for me has been the year that, and I tweeted this, that I fell back in love with music. I fell back in love with hip hop.
Hip hop.
Let me clarify that. Because there was a minute there. Remember on the whole new generation wave?
Like end of last year.
Bro,
like
I was listening to everything else.
Year.
I was listening to alternative. I was listening to psychedelic. I was listening to other shit. I got off of hip hop for a minute.
I've been hip hop.
Like I probably missed I'm not going to use the word classic, but for lack of better word, the more classic projects between, let's call it 2013 up to 2016.
Jeez, that's a long time gap.
I didn't really pay attention to. They're like, that's why I never really bumped Travis till Astroworld.
That's why music was just bumping for me. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
This year just confirmed that music is.
But I'm back in love with it, man. I'm back in love with fucking hip hop because there's so many.
This was a really good year.
And let's save that for a fucking end of year discussion. And I know we've talked about this so many times. To talk about a 2018 music list.
It's coming. Spotify's going to tell you. Spotify's not going to lie to you guys when he says my most played songs.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, let's save that for end of the year, so I won't get too into that. But yeah, I have been to a lot of fucking concerts lately. And it's been awesome. And my goodness. So I'm going to just kind of recap the shows that I've gone to, talk about them a little bit, and then let's see where we go from there. So I went... Last Sunday, that was the 30th of September, I went to go see Sylvan LaCue.
Sylvan LaCue, that's Florida man, right?
That is the Florida man himself. For those that don't know, he has the album that came out, I believe it was January or February, or earlier part of the year. It's called Apologies in Advance.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Again, it's one of my top 3 albums of the year, and even after everything that has come out, it's still on my list.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That says a lot.
That must be a good album.
It's a great album. Again, really good concept on that album. He tells a very good story, a very intricate story as well. He kind of has a song for sort of every mood, right? So it's one song about being selfish, one song about showing empathy, one song about, just finding, you know what I mean? Like, should you be, how much of a friend do you need to people that don't want to help themselves, as an example? Like, just different conceptual ideas.
That's good, man. That's
really good album. And then
I
obviously
haven't played it, but I need to give some plays.
There's that fucking roundtable discussion between every song. So it kind of just
I remember you telling me
builds that anticipation for the song itself. So again, it's one of my favorite projects. He had 2 opening acts. One of them was named Khary, the other one named TreaZon. Fucking TreaZon is dope, man.
Rappers?
Singers? Dope rappers. Okay. So Khary is kind of like a Jaden Smith type of artist. And I hate to throw comparisons because, of course, they are themselves.
Yeah.
But obviously for the listeners that don't know. But again, Khary, he has a song that's actually very well known. If I played it for you, you would know that you've heard it before.
And he's like performed on it? He didn't just like write it, or it's his song?
It's his song. Yeah, it's his. So I remember I was there. And again, I had not heard of the name Khary. But I'm bumping it. Like, I'm like, okay, this shit's rocking from song number 1. I'm like, this guy has it, right?
He has something.
And then he's bumping a song, or he fucking performs one of his songs, and I'm singing with it, and I'm like,
wait a minute.
I'm like, what?
How do I know this song?
Why do I? Yeah, so I've definitely heard it somewhere. But TreaZon, man, that guy is the truth. Nice. His flow is just effortless. His flow is like, it's just nonstop, straight flow. You know what I'm saying? Sick. Like, lyrics are good. Flow is better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on his shit. I'm all over his shit. Pause.
That's a heavy pause. You're on his shit.
All over his shit. His shit is super dope to me, man. So he has, I think he has a project coming up. But otherwise, just search up TreaZon, man. That's TreaZon.
Okay.
Look up his shit. His shit is hella nice. Look up Khary shit. Khary Khary. His shit's nice as well.
Add to playlist.
And then, of course, the man himself, Sylvan LaCue. Again, he has it, man. He has it. I think give him a year or two, and he's definitely going to be a household name.
Okay.
He definitely, and he's starting to showcase his swag a little bit more too. So now his swag is going to start to sort of, propel him to the next level. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see how that shit turns out with him.
It's good to see the come up of someone.
And that's the thing.
Seeing them from performing at 100 people venues to now, like, I don't know, 50,000 people.
There's something about that, right? Like, we, like, in our generation, we've seen a couple of artists from the beginning to the damn near end of their careers, right? Like, for me, it was Lupe. For me, it was Lil Wayne to some extent, Drake. Kanye to some extent.
A lot of Toronto artists are going to be Drake. And we saw Drake from the songs you guys don't know.
Especially the Toronto artists.
I'm so fly. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez before he blew up, trust me.
Tory.
His Niggas in Paris remix, that's the song that blew him up.
There's quite a few of them and I think LaCue is added to that list for
me. That's good, man. That's sick. That's the best. You feel like you're part of that story.
I am definitely excited for that. And yeah, I do feel like I'm part of that story. The following day, now mind you, this was on a Sunday.
No sleep.
This was on a Sunday, right? I have work on Monday. So I go to this Sylvan LaCue show on Sunday and I go to sleep late and I'm tired and I have a lot of Mary J in my system. And I have not a lot of alcohol. I didn't drink that much. But yeah, I'm waking up groggy.
Yeah, you're not waking up 100%.
No, I'm not 100. Now on Monday, I'm going to the Blood Orange show. Right now, Blood Orange.
Shout out to Blood Orange.
I've mentioned them in the past in terms of them being on my rotation, not to be confused with Emotional Oranges.
See, I was thinking about that first.
Because Emotional Oranges is really good as well, but Blood Orange, different artists. Really good show overall. You know what the funny thing is? I always feel like, especially with lesser known people in comparison to like stadium acts and things like that, I always feel like I'm right beside the artist at one point in time, even if it's before I know what they look like. I've gone to shows where I've walked directly by the artist.
And you didn't know it was the artist.
Not that I didn't know. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure.
And then you see him on stage and like, I knew.
And I'm like, so I saw the lead singer from Blood Orange chilling. So I'm in the balcony seats. This is at Danforth Music Hall.
I've never been there, actually.
It's decent. It's okay. It's like
it's not that big.
Decent. No, it's not that big. It probably fits, I think, 1,500, 2,000.
Oh, that's it?
Something like that. Yeah, it's a smaller venue.
Why do people perform there then?
I mean, it's still a good it's still a good venue. It has good sound and things like that, right? And plus, I mean, not a lot of people can fill out 5,000-10,000.
Oh, I didn't finish because I didn't finish my sentence. I was going like Daniel Caesar. He sold out Danforth 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why didn't he just go to a bigger venue? I thought Danforth was like at least like 5,000.
I guess you still want...
But you still want that sellout.
Yeah, not the sellout. I think you just want that smaller venue feel.
Okay, makes sense.
Unless you're doing...
Unless you're a superstar.
The Scotiabank... I was going to say ACC. Unless you're doing the Scotiabank Arena... You kind of want to be in a smaller venue because you feel the energy more, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Right?
I'm just thinking, if you're not a superstar, there is no reason for you to do a super big venue. Like, feel the energy.
Yeah. So he was there chilling in the fucking balcony seats, man. And I'm like, and I said to myself, I'm like, that's Blood Orange. I know for sure. I can tell by the swag. I'm like, that's Blood Orange. No doubt about it. But I'm not gonna do nothing. Man. Or that's the lead. I don't even know if it's a group or an individual because the backup singers are fucking hella dope. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's like Division. I don't know who he or they are.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, they performed. It was definitely cool, man. Very good show overall. When I showed up there, so my seat, balcony, second last row in the balcony, I sit down. Now, mind you, I'm a little bit off the, God's green earth already. I have to go to shows under influences, unfortunately. But so I go and I'm like, it's kind of cold outside now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my bum feels kind of cold, yo. Pause.
That's a big pause.
Pause on that.
It's like fucking what's it called? The ASAP Rocky. You see ASAP Rocky?
We slip. What do you say?
We're out here fighting. We're slipping on semen.
We're slipping on. Yo, the first time I saw that clip, I thought he said sipping on semen. And I kid you not. When did that clip come out? 5 years ago? Let's say?
A long time ago.
Let's pretend it was 5. From then until now, when that clip just resurfaced, I thought he said sipping.
Oh,
the whole time. God. The whole fucking time.
See Ferg's face?
Ferg was like,
nigga? What the fuck did I get myself into?
Ferg is like,
bruh. Yo, legit.
Bruh. Straight up.
For real.
So,
but yo,
my seat was wet.
From what? Isn't it indoor?
Yes.
So how did it get wet?
I don't want to know.
You know what? That's fair enough.
That's it. I just don't want to know. So I moved to the seat to my right. Now I'm thinking to myself, fuck. Stadium looks packed. Somebody's about to come in this seat. Fuck. So then I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to tell the security guard, listen, my seat's wet. Can we do something about it?
Might as well.
Because I see white people do it all the time. I see them flex their privilege. So, sometimes I get inspired to flex some privilege too.
Yo, we should. We need to.
Security guard said, no problem. We'll find you some new seats. And I'm like, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. That man moved us up to the front of the balcony. I am like, I just moved up 10 to 12 rows. I am now in a much better spot with much less people around me. I can see the stage a lot better. I'm like 30 feet closer, seemingly.
Yeah, that was a blessing.
Blessing.
Shout out to the person that wet your seat and however your seat got wet. Shout out to them.
I don't even want to know, but shout out to that motherfucker that spilled their beer and or other substances on my seat. Now, again, it's Monday. Back-to-back concerts at this point. So now it's Tuesday. I wake up.
After Monday, you got home.
I'm damn near dead on Tuesday. I'm recovering on Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday. Right. And at first, I thought the J. Cole concert was on Wednesday. So I'm getting, my energies are excited for that, right?
Yeah, like your mental.
So I'm mentally drained because of Wednesday. And now Thursday comes along. I've never rested yet at this point, this entire week. And now it's Thursday. The J. Cole show is going on. Let me just tell you, I am going to go bankrupt because front row seats.
Jeez. Saying it was worth it.
Front row seats.
Saying it was worth it.
Front row seats.
Saying it was worth it.
Is the new motherfucking wave.
Saying it was worth it.
I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it because that's still a hectic price. But let me tell you, the experience is absolutely worth it. Let me kind of just skate over this. Otherwise, this podcast will be 7 hours long today.
All right, let's go.
J. Cole, Young Thug, Jaden Smith, Earthgang. Right? Show starts with Earthgang. Now, first of all, I can't believe I'm seeing them live.
You've been talking about Earthgang. You've been talking about Earthgang.
Let's talk about just a quick crop of rappers that I'm super excited about to watch the beginning of their career. Sylvan LaCue, Earthgang, JID, fucking who else? Whoever.
JustShola when my mixtape drops on Spotify now that I can upload it.
I'm watching Earth motherfucking Gang on that stage, and I'm like, I cannot believe this is happening.
I saw your snap, and they look kind of weird, like the way they dress. I was like,
I mean, they're
No, I'm not funkier. I'm not hating on them. It's just different.
Yeah, they're funkier.
It's just I was like, okay, like a straw hats.
They're definitely a little funkier.
Little overalls.
Shout out to Dreamville, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Their set was only like 15 minutes though, man. I was kind of cheesed.
It's because of the amount of people.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I wish it was longer, but I completely understand why. Next up is Jaden Smith. Now, first of all, between sets, you got about 8 minutes.
Really?
You got about 8 minutes.
That's crazy.
Them shits started ASAP.
Usually you have like an hour and a half.
So there's this one guy that went to the washroom like after like 6 minutes. He's like, let me go to the washroom. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
And he missed the whole Jaden Smith.
He missed at least 15 minutes of Jaden. At least. I don't even know where the washroom was. So Jaden Smith comes out next. To me, this guy is a fucking cyborg. Like he doesn't look real. Like he looks like a Dragon Ball Z character.
You know what's funny? That his moonwalk, it does like it's different seeing it in video than seeing it like
that
in a live video.
Was crazy.
I'm like, yo,
moonwalk was crazy.
How you not break his legs?
He performed Icon like 17 times. No, he performed Icon like 3 times. So the first time, obviously, the audience is going crazy. Mm-hmm. He runs it back, right? Now, at this point, he not right away, but like 4 songs later, he runs it back. So we kind of like, me and the people in the crowd were kind of just talking before the show started, like, who do we think is going to come out as guest features for all the artists, etc. One guy's like, yo, I heard Will Smith is coming out.
No, he's not.
He's been, this is what he said. Yo, he's been touring with Jaden. Like, he's been showing up at a couple of his shows. Like, he's been with him.
Did Will Smith come, though?
And also, he said, yo, like, Jaden Smith is booking a club. I forget which club he
Lost
booked.
and Found.
He booked Lost and Found,
I saw the ad on Instagram.
Yeah. So he booked Lost and Found. So maybe Will Smith's in the building. Right? If Will Smith is here, like I'm running on stage. Right? So he runs Icon the second time. Now I'm thinking to myself, if he brings out what's the Spanish dude's name?
Bad Bunny or whatever.
Ozuna? No, J Balvin. No,
J Balvin.
The Spanish guy that's on the actual song. It's not Bad Bunny. I don't think it's J Balvin either. I thought he was gonna bring out that guy.
Ozuna?
And Will Smith. I'm like, something's about to happen. Crazy. But nah, he just goes to the audience and he performs in the audience. I'm like, that's cool too. And then he runs it back a third time, and then that's kind of his exit.
At Kanye's Life of Pablo, he started off with Father Stretch My Hand, and then randomly in the middle of a set, he played Father Stretch My Hand again for twice, and then he played it again at the end of a set for like 4 times in a row.
Yo, you have to do it, man. It's one of those songs.
It's so hype that you don't even realize he's playing it so many times.
Word. And then Young Thug, I can't even fucking talk. Young Thug comes out next. Now, we speak often about Young Thug not really having that sales success, if you want to call it that.
Was it called hype?
Let me tell you, Thug has a following.
He does. That's the thing. It just never turns into sales.
He has a core following. There's a lot of people. Like, I'm in a Facebook group. Shout out to Boozy Fade.
Hey, shout out to Boozy Fade.
Let me give them a motherfucking TMV bomb real quick.
Hey, shout out to Boozy Fade.
Boozy Fade.
Hey, shout out to Boozy Fade. Shout out to Boozy's fade. Boozy always has a nice fade.
Yo, he has a crispy fade.
Yeah, he does.
Chris Webber fade.
For like a 40-year-old, his hair is intact.
So a lot of people in that group were like, listen, man, can anyone confirm whether or not Young Thug is there? I want to just determine whether I should be selling my ticket or not.
Because people are going just for Young Thug.
Thug alone.
Like Thug, yeah. I would have gone for just for Thug.
Yeah. So, Thug is Boozy Fade's god, along with No Name and a couple of other people. Jeez. But they said they didn't want to go unless Thugger was there. So I'm kind of surprised he made it across the border.
Yeah, I know.
8 felonies doesn't really fare well. I can't even get past the border with my own equipment in my bag without being
searched and asked a billion questions.
Funny thing is, he still had his tags on his clothes.
Yo, I saw that in a video. Yep. Like, does this man plan on returning it?
Yep. Oh, return that shit. Why not? And now it's worn by Young Thug. It's going to be sold for even more.
Oh.
I low-key didn't realize how many hits he had. Like I said, hits on. I fell back in love with hip-hop, man. So I missed...
You missed the Young Thug era.
I missed Thug's wave. I missed Thug's era. I missed a lot of early Uzi. I missed a lot of Travis Scott. I missed a lot of these motherfuckers, but you know what, man?
Well, welcome back. We always accepting.
I'm back.
You can leave and come back as much as you want, except if you're Miley Cyrus. Fuck her.
I actually can't listen to non-hip hop anymore. Like, I'm back on hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm back. Anyways, J. Cole comes out next.
I feel like
J. Cole comes out next. Now, this just solidifies that this motherfucker really is the GOAT for me. On my Rushmore, on my call it current gen Rushmore that has the Kendrick, the Cole, the Wale, the Drake, the Sean, the
Nicki?
Meek, the Nicki, etc.
Cole is your GOAT?
Cole is my GOAT on that list.
Good on you. I won't fight you on that. He's not mine, but I also won't fight you on that. I can see his appeal.
This concert may have been the best show that I've ever been to. Just period.
Damn, better than the Kendrick one?
That's the thing. Is I don't know for sure. That's the craziest part because I still feel like I can still feel the moments that Kendrick Lamar was performing in.
Okay.
Like when he performed a fucking what's the one with J-Rock called? What's the song with J-Rock?
Win.
Man, the Kendrick song with J-Rock. Money Trees. Money Trees when he performed fucking I'm talking Good Kid, Mad City shit. What the fuck is it called?
Liars and Crips. Got along.
Yeah, that song.
At the end of this.
What is it called?
Good Kid or Mad City.
Go against me.
Yeah. Man down.
Where you from? Yeah, and then Don't Kill My Vibe.
Don't Kill My Vibe.
Oh my god.
Good Kid, Mad City is a classic.
It is bona fide. I heard on a YouTube video today.
Fuck that guy.
That might be the best 3-album run in recent history.
What, Kendrick's 3 albums?
3-album run. The fucking Good Kid followed by Butterfly followed by Damn.
Damn.
Could be. What? Because a lot of people like Butterfly the most. I actually don't like it that
that's
much.
My third least. I like his Good Kid, Mad City, then Damn.
I don't like it that much by comparison. So now if I think Damn is a classic.
I think it's borderline classic, but it's not classic.
Damn to me is a classic. Mad City is fucking classic.
That's a classic. That's
Butterfly, in some people's eyes, is a classic. So you can make the argument there.
It's not a classic to me.
I don't know. But anyways, moving on.
I'm trying to be more selective with my classics.
Because I want to. Yeah, I know, absolutely. I want to talk more about J. Cole. So he's more, my GOAT than Kendrick Lamar. But those are the two best shows that I've ever been to. It being the KOD tour, I did wish it felt a little bit more KOD-ish. He did perform, KOD low-key only has 9 songs.
Yeah,
10
it's
songs.
not a big album.
So he did perform them. He performed essentially all of them. But what it felt like to me was it felt like more of a J. Cole show for back catalog.
He does do that a lot.
Right, we know he always does back catalog. But I remember I've
been to 2 Cole shows, and he always goes. He performs his whatever tour.
But we went to For Your Eyes Only, right? Weren't you there?
I didn't go. That was
with the jail suit. You weren't there?
Oh yeah.
That was For Your Eyes,
right? That 3 Cole shows.
Was that For Your Eyes or was that?
No, that was
That wasn't Forest Hill.
That was for his album.
That wasn't Forest Hill.
Yeah, that was For Your Eyes.
That was For Your Eyes. Yeah. So we went to the For Your Eyes, but the For Your Eyes only felt like a For Your Eyes.
Oh yeah, you know that was a long album. That was a big album.
It felt like a show specifically for Your Eyes only. Although he did back catalog.
You know which one I went to? The Truly Yours, because it wasn't a long album. So he performed a lot of his older songs.
I did not go.
That was when it rained. It was at Molson Amphitheater, and it started raining. I was in the 400 section.
Oh wow, shit!
God, I was getting wet up.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Pause. I was. Pause. And then he was like, "Yo, they're trying to kick you off the stage," and people were leaving, and I'm like, me and like one of my boys. We didn't even go together. I just saw him there, but he was in the same row as me, and we're just there chilling, like dancing in the rain. Like, "Yo, fuck this! Like, we paid our money.
You pay your money,
and I'm going to get my money's worth. You ain't kicking me out."
Word. Now, I mean, his stage presence, of course, we know has always been A1. He's always been a great performer. At one point, I'm dead ass when I say this because I'm sitting in the motherfucking second row at this point. Only me and the person I was with. I don't know if she wants to shout out. So only the me and the person I was with were holding our phones at the time, like recording him. I was taking pics. She was recording. And the man looked straight at us just to make sure we get our shot. Like, for like 5 seconds, he's like pointing at us and then doing his lyrics while he's looking directly at us. It's documented. It's on video. It's
I ain't going to bust your bubble, but did you think people behind you thought you was doing the same in front of you?
No, the people behind us thought they were looking at them. These girls not holding no phones. Mind you, I'm looking at these,
I'm saying.
They ain't holding nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you think they think he's looking at them?
Of course they did, because they were screaming, "Oh my God, he looked at us!" And then I'm just like, "Yeah, this motherfucker didn't look at you guys." He didn't. I mean, otherwise, not really much else to say, man. The show to me was super iconic. Like I said, he really is my GOAT. No guess, and that's kind of. I liked it, but I didn't like it. I wanted to see something. I wanted to see, maybe a JID appearance. Another rumor was Drake, because apparently Drake had canceled or delayed his Vegas show by a day.
Damn, Drake's just
what I'm saying?
Doing with all these shows?
So people thought Drake may have come out, and then when he did in the morning, or not in the morning,
the Drake one.
Yeah, the one with Drake.
I know what song it is. I just can't think of it right now.
We thought Drake was coming out, yo. We're like,
every time you perform that song, everyone thinks Drake's coming out.
I'm telling you, man. I thought Drake was coming. I thought Will Smith was coming.
Yeah. It's got big hopes.
I was hoping for a fucking JID appearance, man.
Bring everybody out. Wale's coming out. Kendrick's out there. J Rock all of a sudden shows up.
Yo, J Cole's in the studio with Meek Mill.
Yo, I saw that pic.
They haven't collabed before.
Yo,
we gotta add that. Let me add that.
That's a solid. Like, if you want to think about something, let me think about that, and you just play that. That's a solid.
Let me add that. Jeopardy.
They haven't. I don't think they've collabed
Soundboard. Sound. I can't even spell board. I gotta find that for sure. Jeopardy. I'll put thinking in brackets. I'll know what I'm talking about. And shout out to Lit Like Leash again. She's loving her soundboard.
I'm dying.
Shout out to Lit Like Leash.
Thank you for loving our soundboard.
Speaking of Meek,
it's not going to stop.
I actually did not even mean to segue this.
That was a solid transition.
Meek is on his shit. Meek Mill is ready to level up. Have you heard of this?
Level up. He's performed Level Up.
Is that how the song goes? The Sierra song?
Level Up.
That song did not take off.
Level Up. It didn't take off as much as I was going to talk to you about it one day. I thought about it. I was like, I want to bring up this game. Like, did you say that was going to be the song of the summer?
Yo, I thought it had a late run potential. You know what Level Up is good for? Level Up is good for fucking people that watch daytime TV. Like that to me is the Level Up crowd. He's leveling up though, man.
Level Up. What's he doing?
So he is set to co-star in a feature adaptation. This feature adaptation is called The 12 O'Clock Boys. He is being joined by a couple of other actors. I haven't heard of them, but I will. I don't know who that is.
Maddox, remember him, little white boy?
Lil Maddox?
Yeah.
He disappeared for a reason.
I
will just say that. What's his name actually Lil Maddox, or was it just Maddox?
It's MATT space OX.
Oh, Matt Ox?
That's why I call him Maddox.
I thought it was MADDOX.
No, it's MATT.
Oh, who gives a
space
fuck?
OX. Well, he's whack.
Why are we wasting our time on?
I just because he's from Philly, I just thought to throw him in there.
So the rapper Meek Mill, he's joining a couple of actors: Tiana Paris, Jackie Winston, Will Catlett. It's a feature adaptation. Now this
I don't know what that means.
I don't know the story behind this, but I am interested. Like, I don't know the story's origin.
Is it a Philly thing?
Again, I don't know for sure, but this is Lotfi Nathan's 2013 documentary, 12 O'Clock Boys. So this was based on a documentary.
Oh, of course. It's on Netflix.
And they're making a feature adaptation from it. So kind of more in a not movie, but more in a kind of movie format is basically what they mean by that. This is being done by Sony, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, okay. Do you know if that documentary's on Netflix? Because I might give it a view.
I don't know, but I have to add that fucking I don't remember what it's called. Anyways,
I have no idea where you're going with that.
I'm telling you, my brain is scrambled today. Something is fucking. I need like some fish oil pills or something. But it's currently in production. It's being directed by somebody named Angel Manuel Soto.
Oh, shout out to him.
Now, I'll speak a little bit about the story because I do want to highlight Meek's character a little bit. So the actual movie itself, it's going to center on a character named Mouse, or I guess a person named Mouse. Hey, shout out to
Mouse Jones, yo. You get your own movie, Mouse Jones.
Don't kill me. I guess a person named Mouse, because this is a documentary and this is an adaptation on that. So Mouse was a young boy who wants nothing more than to be part of what we call the Midnight Clique. Hey. It's a tough group of Baltimore bike riders who rule the summertime streets. Now, as Mouse navigates the challenges, this is a coming-of-age type of film. In a complicated world, of course, he learns the hard way that the choices that you make early can change your life forever. So we can kind of see, young guy wants to be part of this biker gang. So you're kind of visioning what this adaptation might look like.
So Meek's not the actual Mouse, though.
Meek is not Mouse.
Okay, that nigga I know.
I was thinking to myself, how is he going to play a young motherfucker? But Meek plays the leader of the Midnight Clique.
Okay. So you can have a solid role in there.
And in the eyes of Mouse, that leader is a legend.
Yeah.
So Meek might actually have a prominent role.
Oh yeah. I actually, he's not like Mouse though. Like he's not the main antagonist.
No, he's not the main protagonist or person. We don't even know the story, so we don't know if they're protagonists or antagonists.
Exactly.
But he's not the main character, if we want to call it that.
Put it that way.
For adaptation
I like this for Meek. It's a good look, man.
I like it a lot.
Diversify your income.
I like it a lot.
Diversify your income. Make that money.
Do you think this enhances or takes away from his rap career?
Enhances.
Okay.
More people that haven't heard of him now all of a sudden go watch a movie. Oh, I like that guy. Oh my God, that's the guy. He's a rapper. I never knew about it. Let me go listen to his music. They might not like it, but hey, it's a listen.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like you said, you're diversifying not only your income, but you're also diversifying your fan base. Yeah, right. Exactly. You're adding more to your resume. So to a point where now, if people are saying, and I'm just going to throw like a super hypothetical out there, we actually don't have to answer this because my answer only goes one way. But if we were to say, hey, who's better, Meek or Big Sean as an example, some people can argue on both sides.
Yeah.
Right. But now if we're saying, it's like kind of like the Rihanna
who has Beyonce, the better,
right? Because now we're saying, okay, in what sense?
Like we've seen Meek act. In that case, I would take Meek because Meek has a better like resume versus Big Sean, whose resume would just say rap song.
Whereas Meek's would be,
jail, rap.
Some Philly shit, rap, act.
Ride my bike, wheelies.
Some next shit. So this is a good look. This is absolutely a good look for Meek Mill.
Shout out to
I am
Meek,
happy for that. Now, let's talk about some,
some bullshit.
I mean...
Okay, I call this clickbait just because there's no way you can... It's such a broad category.
Yeah.
Let's just give them the
let's give them some context for what the fuck we're about to talk about. So we are going to talk about Complex. Complex has revealed their top 20 rappers in their 20s.
Yeah, right? So that's such a big range. Like every rapper is in their 20s right now.
No.
Not every rapper. A lot of hot rappers are in their 20s right now.
Not really. No, not really. Okay, but first of all, let's try to understand, before we even unpack this list, what does that mean to you? Best rapper in their 20s. Like when you hear that, what are you expecting to see?
It means if you're between the age of 20 and 29 and you are a rapper, the best of those.
But are we talking just straight bars? Are we talking ability to make a song?
That's the thing about this list. Like it's like
so subjective. What do you see it as? Because it is subjective.
Honestly, it's preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would put certain people over better rappers than others just because they make more hits. Whereas one may be better lyrically, but I was like,
Okay. So I guess all things considered.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably the best way to put it. Now,
work of art. Let's put it that way.
This is not something new by Complex. This is something that they do every year. I don't know when they started it, but they do it every year. I want to quickly go through the list.
I hate the damn pictures.
And I know. It's kind of cool, but whatever. I want to go through the list kind of quickly. Don't fucking interrupt me.
I'm going to. I'll try not to.
And then we will kind of unpack it from there. So at number 20, and I will also mention if they were ranked last year and where they're ranked, and I'll also mention their age. Right. So at number 20, we have Valet.
Clickbait.
He is 29 years old. Last year, he was not ranked.
Kanye.
So he won't be on there next year because he's 29.
I just took that in. I thought it was easy shit.
Number 19 is Rico Nasty, 21 years old. Also was not rated last year. Yeah. Number 18, A Boogie with the Hoodie, 22 years old. Was not ranked last year. Number 17, Denzel Curry.
Should be higher.
23 years old. Was not ranked last year either. Number 16, Disgusted. Jaden Smith, 20 years old. He was not ranked last year. He should be top 5. Number 15, I like this one, Tierra Whack.
Never heard of her.
Number 23, she was not ranked last year. She's good. She's good. She opened up for, oh my God, I can't believe I saw Tierra Whack. I just took that in.
Oh, I think so. The Kendrick show.
She opened up for Lauryn Hill.
The lady. Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
She opened the lady.
Like I was just like a female rapper.
The lady.
Her name right now.
She opened up for Lauryn Hill. I can't believe I saw Tierra fucking Whack. That's crazy.
Oh.
Wow.
And I remember because I asked, was she whack?
Yeah, I remember. So that's number 15. Number 14, Young Nudie.
Shouldn't be on the list.
Number 8, 25 years old, was not ranked last year either. So we're almost halfway through this list, by the way, and nobody was ranked last year.
Because it's all like favors.
Number 13, YG.
YG,
28 years old. He was ranked number 17 last year.
No.
I'm dying because on the Joe Budden, was it Joe Budden? No, it wasn't Joe Budden podcast. It was State of the Culture. Mm-hmm. YG and I think ASAP Rocky came up for this list, right? And Joe Budden was like, yo, these guys have been in their 20s for like 10 years now.
That's what I'm saying.
And Jinx is like, well, normally people are in their 20s for 10 years. I was fucking dying for
that. That's what you think about it. These guys will be on the list. If you're 20 years old, you could possibly be on this list for 10 years.
Word. Number 12, I like this one, Vince Staples, 25 years old. He was ranked number 3 last year. Number 11, Kevin Abstract, 22 years old, was not ranked last year.
Brookhampton?
Number 10, No Name.
You talked about this.
27 years old.
I gotta listen to her now.
She was ranked number 13 last year. Now, that's interesting to me because in their eyes, she's relatively falling off, right? Mm-hmm. Well, no.
No, she
number 10. Off. Sorry, no, I'm tripping. I'm confusing her age. My bad.
But like that means she was bumping last year, and
she's bumping this year again.
And she hasn't even. And I feel like she hasn't reached her peak yet because I still haven't listened to her yet. Mm-hmm. And eventually, I'm gonna listen to her, and half the world's gonna listen to her.
I think between her and Tierra Whack, give them 2 years. Oh, they're gonna be
blowing up.
Yeah, they're gonna be monsters. I think Nicki's gonna be out of here by then. Number 9, Joey Badass. Last year he was ranked number 5. I do like this, and I do like keeping him in the top 10 because he should be higher. He just hasn't been active.
Yeah.
What else? ASAP Rocky at number 8, even though he just turned 30.
Lawyer.
He just turned 30.
They probably got this thing out just before
he turned 30. Of course. Strategic marketing. Number 7, our guy, Lil Uzi Vert.
Should be higher. Should be ranked higher than some few people on this list.
24 years of age.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
He was ranked number 11 last year. Number 6, very interesting. This was Offset. Ranked 12 last year, 26 years of age.
Okay.
Number 5 is his boo, Cardi B. Number 19 last year. And she's 25 years old. Number 4, Thugger, 27 years of age. He was ranked number 2 last year. Number 3, Travis Scott.
That's too high.
Ranked number 6 last year. He's 26 years old. Number 2, Chance the Rapper. He was ranked number 1 last year, 25 years of age. I was gonna say that's high, but not anymore. I'm a fucking fan of Chance. I'm a fan of Chance the Rapper now.
That's good.
Because of the Joe Budden podcast, I'm definitely a fan of Chance the Rapper now. And number 1, I agree with this actually wholeheartedly, and we will talk about this. Tyler, the Creator, he was ranked number 4 last year, and he is 27 years of age.
Damn, that nigga old. I thought he was like 23.
Let's talk about it.
I don't think Tyler should be one. I think he should be top 5.
Who's one off top of the rip?
Uzi.
In general. Even forget this list. Just anyone.
Uzi has the biggest buzz right now. Uzi will sell out anywhere right now. Uzi should be number 1.
But I don't agree with it. I think Chance.
Chance, I'll put top 3.
Okay, let's freestyle a quick top 5. Okay. Don't even scroll the list. Fuck it. Don't scroll.
Uzi? Top 5. Okay? How old is Drake?
Drake, come on, stop this. Drake fucking like 32.
Uzi for sure.
I think I have a 5.
Oh, fuck. You go on.
I'll let you think. Yeah, I was just about to say, I'll let you think. You're right. Tyler maybe isn't one. Fuck it. I'm still throwing Tyler one. I think what he's doing right now is actually scary. Like the way people have their eyes on him right now is ridiculous. I'm gonna put Tyler at 1.
Okay.
I do like Chance at 2.
I would put Chance at 2 as well.
I do like Travis at 3.
Travis, I put more at 4 or 5.
You can't deny.
Let me see what's on this damn list.
Like the fact that he sold fucking 500,000 first week, that means something.
Yeah, why is Post Malone not there? Exactly.
30.
No, he's not. Post Malone's hella young.
We'll talk about emissions in a moment.
But that's what I'm saying.
He looks old. He fucking looks old. It's not my fault. What do you want me to do?
Stats. That's like Young Thug. I thought Young Thug was like 36.
Let's talk about emissions in a bit. But
okay.
My top 5, actually, hold on.
Can I put Migos in there as a combination? Because I'll put Migos in there.
I want to talk about that too. But before that, I actually like their top 5. The only person I would add to the top 5 is Uzi. I would take Cardi out.
Yeah, I'll take Cardi out. I'll put Uzi.
I would put Uzi at the number 5 spot, and then I would put Jaden Smith at the number 6 spot.
I'll put Jaden Smith a little lower. I need more.
Otherwise, I'm not mad at. And then I would put Badass at like 7. I'm trying to think.
But then you're going to omissions.
Yeah, let's get into omissions. Okay. Where's Quavo?
Right?
That's all I want to know is where the fuck is Quavo? That's it. I don't care about the Migos right now. Where is Quavo? Quavo is the Beyonce of the Migos. We know this.
Actually, it's been thought he's not the Beyonce no more.
Well, anymore because Cardi B has made Offset the new fucking Beyonce of the group.
Right? She really has, honestly. Everyone looks forward to Offset now.
Oh my God, I forgot I wrote down the artists that are not on this list.
You did. I don't want to take the names. I wanted you to say it because you wrote it down.
Where the fuck is Sway Lee?
I think he's not a rapper. I'm joking. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Where's JID? I need to know where JID is on this list. Where's Trippie Redd? Unless he's 19.
I think he just turned 20.
Where's Gunna?
Where's Tekashi? Where's Lil Baby?
Well, I mean, Lil Baby doesn't have it as much as Gunna, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Where's Gunna? Where's Kodak?
Kodak.
Where's your girl Stefflon Don?
You know what? Stefflon Don should be on that goddamn list.
Where's Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, he should never be on any list.
No, Playboy has a fan base.
He has a fan base, but he has like kids as a fan base. He has 18-year-old, 15-year-old people as his fan base.
So do half the rappers on this list.
That's true. Wow. He makes no music of any interest.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm trying to think who else is missing off of this list.
I'm trying to think too. I'm trying to find rappers in the 20s. I did Google rappers in the 20s.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't know, man. All I know is that I agree with the list to an extent. I feel like there's some people that should be on it.
I kind of don't. I think they're reaching. I think what Complex is trying to do here.
Reaching. It's clickbait.
They want this article published September 26, 2018 to be looked at fucking 30 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I recently came across there's a photographer that did a photo shoot for Jay-Z back in 88.
88? What the fuck?
8 years before his debut album came out.
How old was Jay-Z then?
Jay-Z was 26 when his first album dropped. So he was already older, right? Okay. So he was 18 at the time. But yeah, I haven't read that article yet or whatever that is. But something like that showing up. 30 years later, we have this unseen Jay-Z footage.
That's true, I guess.
I think that's what Complex is going for here.
Where's A$AP Ferg?
Where's Ferg? Is Schoolboy? Is Schoolboy in his 20s?
Ray Sherman, Travis Scott. I went back to a 2006 list. Mac Miller.
You're looking at Complex's 2000?
Yeah, there was 2016, sorry. I'm trying to find more rappers that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Where's J-Rock?
Is he in his 20s?
I don't know. Probably not. Now that I think about it. Where's Sweatshirt?
He didn't drop anything, maybe?
Schoolboy Q is 31 years old.
Schoolboy Q.
Where is...
Big Sean?
No, he's probably got to
He's
be 30 by
28.
now.
He was 28 in 2016.
I mean, but no, he wouldn't be on that list.
Yeah, he wouldn't be on that list.
I'm sorry.
Meek Mill. Meek Mill's 29.
They're hating.
YG.
They're hating.
Schoolboy Q. Okay, you said that, but he's not. He's too old. Young Thug. You said that he's too old. Or he's on the list.
But
Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper's been a consistent top of the list.
Yeah, of course.
Drake was on top. Drake was number 2 in 2016. Guess who they gave number 1 to?
In 2016?
Yeah.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I would have never thought of Kendrick for some reason.
That makes sense. Because him and Kendrick are the same age. Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. So they literally are in the same class.
I think Cole is like 2-3 years older than them. Something like that.
But what I think about this list, it's such a broad range. Like me saying, what are the best bungalow houses in a 50 block radius? It's like really like there's so many people like
different. Like, is it exterior, interior?
Yeah, like,
is it brick color? Is it driveway length? Is it location? Mm-hmm. Is it price? Is it what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I say music is art, and art is objective. It's the way you want to see art. No, it's subjective. Objective.
Subjective.
Right, it's subjective. Okay.
Is the way you look at something.
There we go.
And objective is the way it is.
Okay, so art is subjective. There we go. So it all depends on how you look at it. Like if you favor a certain type of rap over another certain type.
Well, at the end of the day, it's always going to be opinion. That's obvious, right? But like I said, I think Complex is trying a little bit to reach a little bit too much. Possibly. And that's no disrespect, but I haven't heard of Rico Nasty. I haven't heard I've heard of her. I like A Boogie on the list. I haven't heard of where's Dave East?
I know, where is Dave East?
Let me look that up real quick.
How old is Dave? Dave East is young. He's not young, but he's not old. He's probably like 24, 25.
Let's find out. Oh, he's 30.
Oh wow. He's 30. Whoa, I didn't know he was that old.
Born in 88.
Damn. Where's Mo Bamba? Where's Sheck Wes?
Sheck Wes is 19. Like
really?
Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah, he said on his album. Anyway, we'll get to his album.
We'll get to the album shortly. But yeah, I think they're reaching too much. I like Denzel Curry on the list, Jaden Smith on the list, Tierra Whack on the list.
I feel like some of them should be higher.
Young Nudie, I don't know who that is.
I've heard that name before, but again, it's when you have a name like Young Nudie, you don't really maybe want to listen to him.
I haven't heard of Kevin Abstract.
If he's part of Brookhampton, which I think he is.
Yeah, he is. Brockhampton.
Yeah, it's like a group of like 10,000 rappers. He's just one of them. He's like the founder of the group or something.
Okay.
It's just hard when you're in a group to stand out like that.
Okay. But I mean, otherwise I'm not mad at the list. It's just I can add 10 names in there.
Oh yeah. I can rearrange some names too.
That's kind of it.
Hey, shout out to Complex, man.
But you know what?
Sign us up. We'll do your list next year.
Because what they're doing is they're creating discussion, and more than anything, what they're doing right now is they're making you look at artists you otherwise wouldn't have looked at. For real. So I am going to check out
I'm going to check out Rico Nasty after this in Young
I'm going to check out Rico Nasty. I'm going to see some of these other artists on Brockhampton and whatever else.
They dropped an album recently.
Tierra Whack stuff. Tierra Whack, yeah. And I remember when I at the Lauryn Hill show, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Let me try. I tried fucking Shazam. No, I tried Hey Siri, whose fucking song is this?
You do that at a concert?
You can't do it at a concert. Let me tell you guys, it's not going to pick it up. I tried it several times. It has not worked. But yeah, no, I found that it was Tierra Whack. I remember I saved her music on Spotify, but I didn't download it yet. So I'm gonna check that. But yeah, no, these like lists are good.
They're doing the discussion part.
That's it.
It's almost like it's like what I said about XXL's Freshman of the Year.
Yeah.
Like before, it made me want to go find out who these people are and why they're gonna go blow up.
Yo, did you look at Freshman's inaugural list?
What the hell's Freshman's inaugural?
Oh my God, bro! This guy does not know the definition of words.
No, I know what freshman. I know what those two words mean. But I mean, what in this contest? What does it mean?
The very first list.
Oh, like in 2006 or something, 2008.
Yeah, do you know who was on? Yo, bro, when I look at that list of who was on that, it was like Lupe, Joel Ortiz.
I remember. I was a big fan of Freshman.
Crooked Eye. Who else was on that list?
I'm getting the list. Right
Please look that up because that was a fucking list.
2007.
Yes.
Saigon. Remember Saigon?
It had a nice mixtape. Plies. Okay, he did his thing.
Rich Boy.
Gorilla Zoe. I remember Gorilla Zoe.
Joel Ortiz.
Yep.
Lupe Fiasco.
Yawa.
Free Lil Boozy.
Okay, Lil Boozy.
Crooked Eye.
Yep.
Young Dro.
That's a list.
And Papoose.
Dro had a run.
Dro did.
People don't appreciate Young Dro. I'm just going to put that out there. He actually made good music beyond Shoulder Lean. I'm just gonna put that out.
Let me give you the 2010 list. Let me give you the 2009 list and 2010
Is that
list.
like your favorite list or something?
Those are like my two favorite lists, to be honest.
Kids Hero.
2009, Wale.
Oh, I already know this.
B.O.B.
Okay.
Charlie Hamilton.
B.O.B. had a run until he said the earth is flat.
Yeah, and then everyone was like, yo, you dumb nigga. I don't want to. Asher Roth. Remember Asher Roth?
Asher had a run.
Because of I Love College. Corey Guns.
Even the mixtape he did with DJ Drama was that was a banger.
That was
I remember bumping that shit. Corey Guns was nice. Blue Cantrell or whatever his name. No, sorry, Blue Cantrell's the artist, the singer. Blue, yeah, I know. Blue in Exile.
Yes,
that guy.
Say,
not fucking Cantrell.
Nicky Fax.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. I've heard of him once or twice. Ace Hood, Currency, and Kid Cudi.
Okay.
And then 2010 had J. Cole, Pill. Do you remember Pill?
Pill, I remember the name.
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh.
Freddie Gibbs. Oh. Big Sean.
Oh.
Wiz Khalifa. Oh. J-Rock.
Damn.
And then OJ the Juice Man.
Kendrick didn't get on till 12?
Kendrick got on in 2011. He got on with Meek, Sci-Hi. It was a really bad list.
No, that's not a bad list. You just named 3 great artists.
And then the list sucks after that.
Let's hear the rest. You can't just say 3 great artists and say the list sucks.
Okay, but when I tell you that suck, you're like, okay, I know why the list sucks.
But let's hear the list. I got it.
Meek.
Okay.
Big Crit.
Okay, Crit's nice. Mm-hmm. I'm still with you.
Sci-Hi.
I'm still with you.
Lil Twist.
Okay.
Yellow Wolf.
Okay.
Diggy Simmons. Okay, then the Fred the Godson. He was pretty nice.
Okay.
Mac Miller.
Okay.
YG and Lil B.
That's a list.
Okay, it wasn't that bad, but like the guys that sucked.
Yeah. But that was like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that was a good like 8.
Low key, that was a list.
And I don't want to go into the list, but go Google the list.
We'll do this forever. But speaking of lists, man, there's seemingly lists of new music that came out this week.
There's a lot of music. I didn't take in everything.
A lot of projects came out this week. I did get to most things at least once.
I tried to, but then I realized I couldn't, and I wanted to take in some other ones better.
Yeah.
Longer, more.
So a lot of shit. So nothing really is worth a deep dive, in my opinion. So let's definitely shallow dive.
It's all what I'll consider hype music.
Let's shallow dive into this.
Shallow dive. Man. Let's go to Drip Harder.
Drip Harder, Lil Baby and Gunna.
The long-awaited Lil Baby Gunna, Sons of Atlanta.
Let's talk about it. Did
you like it?
This is all you, man.
Oh, this is me. Oh, I love this album.
Okay.
It's a head nodder. Like
you're bumping it. Like it's just like if it comes on the playlist, you don't mind.
Like you don't even care for the lyrics and when they're speaking half the time. Because they say stupid shit. Like one line was money taller than Charlie Sheen. Or money as tall as Charlie Sheen. I don't think Charlie Sheen's that tall. I'm gonna Google. He's 5'10".
Yeah, okay, you could have said some next shit like Thugger low key is like 6'5".
Yeah, like but like when you listen to like Gunna and Lil Baby, it's just for the production and their voice. And like, they have such a good voice with the beat.
Gunna to me like he's harmonic.
That's what you listen. It's almost like Young Thug. Remember I said about Young Thug does that singing thing where like his harmonic, voice is part of the song. You
can definitely see the Young Thug influence in somebody like a Gunna.
And I compare it to like a Lil Wayne album where Lil Wayne was good, but it's lyrically good. This one is just sonically good.
Yeah, just sounds good. Sounds good. What stood out to you?
There's some few tracks. The first track, Off-White Vito with Nav and Lil. I didn't know it was Lil Durk at first. I was like, who is this person?
Dirk's been on that singing shit.
And I'm like,
I like Durk as a rapper.
I didn't go listen to his last album then.
I liked Durk a lot as a rapper. I'm not feeling the singing shit.
It sounded pretty good.
Personally, I'm not. I'm cool without it.
The Lil Baby track alone, Lil Baby track alone.
Yes, I noticed that one.
Deep End.
That one was good shit. Was that the first one or the second one? Did Baby go first or did Gunna go first? Lil Baby went first.
Baby went first. Baby had 2 tracks alone, and Gunna had 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Take a quick look at that track list.
While you're still doing that, Drip Too Hard.
Yes.
The single. Drip Too Hard. I was playing that song for like 2 weeks straight in my car, all the way to work and back. No other song. And of course, the track with Drake.
Yep.
The last track.
That track is bananas. I remember when they
played the snippet.
Yeah, the snippet was hard. That snippet was hard. Super duper hard. But the timeline said it was trash, man. The timeline said this is not it.
Man, timeline's whack.
My only question was like, I don't know, like, did you guys think Gunna and Lil Baby were like Method Man and Redman?
I wasn't expecting that.
Did you think they were Jadakiss and Styles P? Did you think they were fucking Kanye
and Future and Drake?
Did they think
they were Kanye and Kid Cudi? Like no.
What were you guys expecting from Lil Baby and Gunna?
I was expecting a thing that would just go off in the club.
And is that what it did? I think so.
Mm-hmm. So I think it was a good body of work.
Good project overall. I mean, again, nothing worth deep diving.
I'm not even going to give it a rating. Just go listen to it.
It's a good project. Let's move on to that mud boy, Sheck Wes.
He is my new favorite hype artist. Get out of the way, Tekashi. Like his hype lyrics, niggas. Like hype niggas out here. He's the leader of the hype nigga gang right here. Trust me, I don't know how to explain his album. It's really hype. It's like Tekashi hype, but a different kind of hype. If that makes sense.
I've learned how to explain the different kind of hype.
Okay, let's break it down.
Because there's kind of that question that's out there. Right. And we kind of said this last week with respect to Tekashi versus Bobby Shmurda. Let's change that up. Tekashi versus Sheck Wes. Who makes better hype music? Now, I think I figured it out. So to me, Tekashi is all energy all the time. Yeah. Right. To me, Sheck Wes, I like his hype music better.
I like it better too. Right? I personally like it better too.
To me, Sheck Wes, he makes music that's like, it's like you're summoning your energy. Like it's like it's like a rhythmic drum just like beating in your chest. Okay, I'm summoning. And then I release. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like Tekashi is just straight energy at all times. Fucking Sheck Wes is like, let me build it up so much, and then you release that energy.
I timed that perfectly.
I did time it perfectly.
You know what I like about this album? I'll tell you what I like. So this album, when I first started listening to it, I was listening for the lyrics. Mm-hmm. And about a few weeks through, I was like, I went a few songs. I didn't even listen to a lyric he said. But my head was nodding. The beat was on point. His flow was going well with the beat. And then I realized, okay, let me listen to his lyrics. And he doesn't say stupid stuff.
He's not,
he's pretty decent lyrically.
Oh, what song was it? There was a song where like I kind of looked at my phone like, okay.
There was I like the WESPN track. That track was
WESPN was nice.
One. The one we were talking about Jason Tatum. That was
the Tatum track.
He has those lyrics like
19 like Jason Mo Tatum or whatever.
It's like Mo Bamba. Like
basically you have 38 Mo Bambas on this album.
Pretty much. But how many songs? The lyrics are interesting enough. 14 songs. 14 songs. The lyrics are interesting enough 15, that you like 14. You listen to it and you're like, okay, like yeah. Like it's not like Tekashi's lyrics were like, he ain't really saying anything.
I mean, Sheck Wes is from New York, no?
He is.
Well, Tekashi is too.
He's from Bronx.
Tekashi's just not smart enough to fucking come up with any lyrics. But I think Sheck Wes, man, I think he has an ability to kind of last. I think he has an ability to last in this game.
His music, I feel like, will age a lot better than Tekashi's.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's not trying
to trend.
Yeah, he's not trying to trend.
He's not riding the wave of what's hot right now, even though he's hot.
Pause. Yeah, super pause. But that Live Sheck Wes track, that fucking chippy.
Fuck everybody. You know what I'll say to everyone actually? Listen to the whole album, but you don't have to play it all in one sitting. It's not meant for one sitting. Like you don't need to. There is no like rhythm and rhyme to it.
I would play it when you need some energy.
Play 3 songs now, then play 4 songs later, and I guarantee you will enjoy that record.
Yeah, like it's basically 14 songs. It's not like an album where you need to play it from top to bottom or in order. You can play it on shuffle. You'll be fine. You have 14 versions of Mo Bamba.
He does do some good transitions, though. I would say that.
Fair enough.
His transitions are on point.
Fair enough. So let's give him that then. So let's move on, man. Let's move on. Definitely take that in. But the timeline also said this wasn't it.
Okay, what timeline is whack?
What do they want from Sheck Wes?
What do they want from music in general?
I don't know, man. People just like to hate. Niggas. That's why I like to listen.
Join the hype nigga trade out here.
Before reading the fucking timeline.
Hype nigga train.
Hype nigga train. Hype nigga train.
True. And I'm the conductor.
Damn, that's like borderline a fucking pause though.
What? I'm the hype nigga train?
A hype train. You're the train and you're the conductor.
How is that a pause?
Bruh.
Yo, that makes sense.
I don't know, man.
Hype nigga train.
Whatever.
This is on the train. We're bumping this on the train.
I'm with it. Let's move on to motherfucking T.I., my cousin.
I didn't listen to this.
Clifford Tip Harris. Shout out to my cousin. He might be my brother.
He probably is.
He actually probably could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a long story, guys, but he probably could be.
Because that lineage is very light skin on that side. But anyways, I won't get into that. Dime Trap, he released.
I didn't listen to this just because I wanted to give it a proper listen. I don't want to listen to it just... what?
I can agree with that. Because like I said, I gave everything one listen because I do want to talk about at least the initial feel for it. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to deep dive into T.I.'s album.
We'll do that next week.
Not today. I'm saying deep dive in terms of listening to it. Because like T.I. low key always delivers a great album.
He's not a bad rapper.
You know what I mean? Like this album to me, like it had a lot of songs that give me that initial feel for a lot of replay value.
Okay.
And like I said, man, like low key, he's a really fucking good lyricist.
He is. He's never been.
He always puts together a great body of work.
I've never had a problem with him.
Like it's one of those where I want to download his entire discography and just go through it one by one.
Actually, a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, I was actually listening to old T.I. songs, and it's not. It aged well.
What's one artist right now that you want to download their entire discography and just go through it?
You say Drake? No, not Drake. Kanye West, actually. After I heard Logic's what's that last song?
Last Call?
Last Call. I went to go listen to Kanye's Last Call, and I was like, what happened to this Pink Polo Kanye? Like graduation, college dropout Kanye. Like,
so you don't really bump his...
Oh, no, I still bump his new stuff, but you know...
But I'm saying you don't bump his discography, like, already? Like, what's an artist that, like...
Oh, I don't bump at all?
Not that you don't bump at all, but, like, okay, I'll give you two examples for me. So two examples for me, like, T.I., like I said, is one of them. I definitely want to go back to his entire catalog. Now, obviously, we all have listened to T.I.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you that I've listened to all of his albums. I can't tell you that you know what I'm saying? Another one for me is Lupe. So everyone knows how I feel about Lupe Fiasco. We said this off the mic, but quick sidebar. My top 3 rappers of all time is established.
You said that.
And my list is not changing. My list is officially established. Number 1, Jay-Z. Number 2, Lupe Fiasco.
Jeez,
Number 3, J. Cole.
Okay.
That's official. Like that's
your list.
That's set in stone.
That is your list.
At this point. I need to create a personal Mount Rushmore, but I do have a personal top 3. So let's leave it at that. But Lupe is another example because, of course, Food and Liquor I bumped religiously. The Cool I bumped even more religiously. The new album I like a lot. Fucking Droga's Wave. Tetsuo and Youth, I bumped a little bit.
I bumped that a little bit.
But I missed Lupe's middle career.
Is that when you fell off hip hop?
Yes and no. I kind of fell off Lupe because he wasn't really making the Cool anymore, right? This was at the time where he was saying...
he did that stupid transition.
LUP End was going to be his last album, and then Lasers came out.
Weird like that. So I really liked Lasers, to be honest. I don't know
I was very confused by it, but like... Put it this way, I missed Lasers. I missed Food and Liquor 2.
Yeah, I also listened to that.
I didn't really bump Tetsuo and Youth, like I said.
I didn't like that much.
And then I completely missed Droga's Light that came out last year.
I missed that at all. I missed that completely.
So that's 4 albums. And Lupe, to me, is one of the most lyrical artists of all time.
That's true. I feel you then.
But...
I don't know. I'll come back to you next week with that list. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Fair enough.
I was into Logic this week, although I'll be in watching rotation. But I was into a little bit. I went back to Logic's old catalog.
Let's wait for what's in your rotation for that one. But yeah, I think T.I. is one of those artists, man, that will go down as one of the more underappreciated legends. I think thankfully the consensus is that he is a legend.
Would the timeline say this was it?
A lot of people liked it, actually. Okay. The timeline was saying that, yes, this is it. Good. Don't sleep on T.I. And then, of course, let's talk about that Beloved.
Was that an album? Or like a mixtape type of shit?
Basically a mixtape.
Like it was more than one song.
Honestly, nowadays, the only way that I can distinguish between an album and a mixtape is the album art.
You can't tell if it looks professionally done.
Yeah, like that Davey Styles P shit looked mad unprofessional. So that's not an album.
It's not an album.
and Dave East is on Def Jam. Def Jam's not going to give that image as his album. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, to me, so it's called again Beloved.
I didn't listen to
Dave
this.
East and Styles P.
I figured it was going to be like New
this
York.
Might be the project of the week. So? Off of first listen. Again, I know T.I.'s album will be better as an album, but this to me is the album of the week because it's that straight New York rap. Mm-hmm. Like Styles P has not lost a step, and on top of that, Dave East is keeping up with him.
Okay.
So it's like
Dave East is underrated, man.
Very
underrated.
Criminally underrated. I am not going to compare Dave East to Jadakiss. Please understand that. Disclaimer.
So who's better, Jadakiss or Dave East? I'm joking.
Disclaimer. I am not making that comparison. But what I am going to say is that you are getting that feel. You know how Styles P is. Styles P is great in that back and forth collab type of record.
And that's what this was?
And that's what this was.
I've not played this yet. I knew it was going to be heavy New York, and I didn't want to listen to that style of music.
I am definitely in a New York mood right now. It's crazy.
But I'll definitely take it in during the week. It'll go on to my what did you play? Or what's in your rotation?
Yup. And then what else came out? Anderson .Paak dropped a single with Kendrick. I did not listen to it.
Are they coming out with a collab album, or Anderson .Paak's coming out with an album?
Anderson's coming out with an album.
Okay, so I guess I'll just do what you did in this case. I'm not a huge fan of Anderson .Paak, but I do want to
liked his earlier stuff, his Yes Lord stuff.
Okay.
But I think he's going to get a little too mainstream, but I'm okay with that. Whatever. It is what it is.
One other thing came up for the Hype Train niggas.
Hype Train niggas.
Hype Train niggas, Lil Pump featuring Lil Uzi Vert.
Don't care about it.
Multi-millionaire.
Actually,
it's for the Hype Train niggas. Let me explain to the Hype Train niggas. You do your thing.
All right, you do your thing, because I'm not part of this
train. It was a good song. It was a hype song, but it felt like more like Lil Pump on a Lil Uzi song than Lil Uzi on a Lil Pump song. Lil Pump was trying to do a Lil Uzi type of flow, which he didn't hit exactly. But listen to that song, man.
Lil Pump actually sucks. Bro.
Oh, he sucks, but he makes hype music, and
he
that's
fucking
what it is.
Sucks.
It's hype music.
But like the Logic track, I don't want to fucking Ryan Tedder myself or whatever that song is called.
Well, it's called like One Day.
One Day.
Ryan Tedder was a feature.
You're right.
I want to Ryan Tedder myself.
You're right. I want to wait for the album. I want to see how this song fits into the album. So I'm intentionally not listening to it whatsoever.
Yeah, me too with the Lil Pump song. I'm not listening to that anymore. I want to see how it fits
whatsoever.
In Harvard Dropout mixtape that's supposed to drop 2 months ago.
Do you want to talk about Kanye at all, or are we still fuck that guy?
Let me give a quick touch up pause on Kanye.
Yeah, that's definitely pause.
Yandhi got a new
release date.
Release date November 23rd, according to Kim Kardashian on Twitter, and she says, "Trust y'all or trust me, it's worth the wait." Do you think it's worth the wait?
I think it could be worth the wait. Actually, I actually think it could be, and the reason why I think that is because
he's going to Africa to record.
Not even because of that, because Chance the Rapper was on Joe Budden's podcast that actually just happened over the weekend. And I mean, firstly, great conversation. Everyone needs to go listen to that right now. Joe Budden Podcast, episode 182, I think, with Chance the Rapper. Nonetheless, listen to that. And so he spoke about Good Ass Job, right? The collab between.
Oh yeah.
Is it called Good Ass Job or Good Ass City or
whatever? Good ass job, something.
Whatever. Good ass something. And what he was saying was that. So you know how Kanye said, "I'm never leaving Chicago."
Kanye left Chicago.
No, but you remember, and you remember when everyone's like, "This nigga's talking shit."
Oh yeah.
Apparently, what Chance said was that Kanye's been in Chicago for a couple of months or a couple of weeks at the very least, until before everyone actually realized he was there.
Yeah.
So what Chance the Rapper said was 2 months before we knew Kanye said he wasn't leaving Chicago.
He already
told Chance the Rapper, "Bro, I'm not leaving again."
Yeah, I don't care.
So there might be some actual meaning to it. He might be finding some kind of sense of self again.
Or he might be trying to sell his Yandhi
maybe,
album. Because I'm over Kanye and his antics. And I love Kanye music, but
that's why I'm not.
He's known for his antics, and then he drops an album.
But that's why I'm not paying too much attention to the outside stuff that he's doing. But if somebody like Chance is gonna say, "Hey, he's been here for weeks, and he's already told me 2 months prior to you guys hearing it that I'm not leaving," that tells me that there might actually be something there that Chance sees. Because first of all, Chance is not as close with Kanye as we all thought.
Oh, they're not?
No, I thought they were best friends.
I didn't think they were best friends, but I thought they were like, yo, what's good, bro?
I thought they were best friends. And Chance has been critical with him on some things.
Oh, he should be.
Chance has said, I'm a fan of Kanye West. Yay, not so much.
Ooh. He really changed his name?
So, like, Chance is not afraid to tell it like it is, right? So he's not just going to kiss Kanye's ass and kind of do it in that way. So when he says, these things about Kanye, I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's something there. And again, I don't care for the antics. I don't follow the storylines. I didn't watch the performance with Lil Pump with the sparkling water bottles. I didn't watch.
Such a fucking hoe.
Didn't you hear the clean version? You're such a freaky girl.
Like,
I love it.
Get that shit out of here.
And then Kanye is just bleeping himself. How
much control must you have to beat yourself in it? I can't even do that when I'm rapping to like song.
When you're rapping, damn.
Mixtape coming soon. I'm telling you.
Uploading to Spotify.
And now I can direct upload Spotify.
But yeah, again, I don't care about the antics, but because of what Chance said, I'm a little bit more curious now to see what Kanye has to offer.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens.
But that's enough Kanye. We've reached our Kanye quota for the week.
Legit.
Let's move on to
Carter 5.
We'll talk about it a week
later. We didn't give it a good. We didn't do it justice.
First of all, I need to cut you off for a second. I'm pretty sure I said $500,000.
You did?
I'm pretty sure I said $500,000.
I'm pretty sure. Yo, roll the tape back.
Until you motherfuckers talked me down.
Roll the tape back
to $250,000.
Roll the tape back.
I remember, bro. Somebody load up 4 episodes ago. I fucking said it. I said it. I know for sure I said it. I said Carter. It's when we were talking about Carter 5, the name of the album.
Oh, just the anticipation.
Run that fucking back. Anticipation.
Okay. I will go.
The name of the album. I said $500,000 first week.
I'm pretty sure I said 400 too at that time.
You said some bullshit. No, you said like 120. I said $500,000, and then we both stumbled upon fucking $250,000.
Well, we were both off.
Yeah, we're both off. But
what, 500?
500 first week, something like that. 540, something like that.
That's sick, man.
Logic did like 120, I think.
Oh, fuck the numbers. See, and you said Logic was going to do how much?
I thought he was going to do 180.
I told you Logic has a fan base, but he doesn't have 200,000 people in his fan base.
Yeah, that was a little surprising. I thought he'd do 180. I thought he'd do 175.
100 and
but yeah,
I thought you'd do over 150.
Carter 5, man. A week later, what did we think about it?
I still rated at 9. I'm finding new bars.
Yeah. I'm finding new bars too, and I'm still rating it 8.5. But what I will say, and it's kind of like you said earlier with not being so quick to call things classics. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be so quick to call things standout tracks anymore.
Well, standout tracks is like first listen
track, and that's fine. Yeah, upon first listen, I'll be like, yeah, this is a first listen standout. But I don't want to be so quick to call things a standout. I think when I look at the Carter 5 at this point, I'm trying to think. I think I see like 4 or 5 standout tracks.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Right? Where the fuck
Don't Cry for sure.
Don't Cry, no doubt about it. Uproar, because the challenge.
The one with Nicki.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Actually, it's a standout track, I guess.
Standout? I mean, it is a standout, but is it a...
Stranger? Actually, you know what?
No, the one with Regine is not a standout track.
I kind of like that track. I'm not going to lie.
I like it. But is it okay? To me, my standouts are the following. I like Don't Cry. I think Dedicate and Uproar. Uproar, no. Sorry. Uproar, no. Just because there's a challenge. No, just because there's a challenge.
Not because there's a challenge. It is a good track.
Not for me.
It's a fucking good
track.
Don't
Cry, Dedicate,
Uproar,
Mona Lisa, and Open Letter. That's it.
Open Letter. Actually, half the album is a standout track to me.
Right? So to me, 4 standout tracks. A lot of people like the Ashanti track. I gotta listen to that again.
I'm saying, that shit fell off my ear.
Anyways, let's actually talk about what's in your rotation, because some of this is in our rotation.
Quickly, well, I can tell you quickly what's in my rotation. Carter 6, Carter 5. The new Drip Harder, of course. Yo, that shit bums.
Drip Harder, okay. Lil Baby Gunna.
Of course, Lil Barrett's.
Lil Barrett staying in the rotation.
Almost
I like
every day.
Okay.
I was actually going back to listen to old Logic, so I listened to what's his first album called?
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure, yes.
Under Pressure was a great album. That's a classic.
I listened to Man on the Moon.
Okay.
That was huge. Kid
Cudi.
And then East Atlanta Love Letter. I listened to that because your concert coming up, trying to get the lyrics. And then just a bunch of playlists.
Trying to get the lyrics. Don't kill me. I'm going to the front for that show.
Hey,
By the way, we're going to see Black.
Let's do it. 6 lakh.
Yeah. What's in my rotation?
What's in your rotation other than J. Cole?
I'm not going to really count the new stuff because I listen to it, but I'm not going to say it's rotation. So I'm not going to say Drip Harder.
What if I listened to the new stuff like 10 times already? AKA Drip Harder and
Mudboy.
Mudboy and Drip Harder I've listened to combined 6 times this weekend.
I think Mudboy will get there for me, maybe. But I don't think Drip Harder will, other than the Drake track. East Atlanta Love Letter, same reasons as you. I want to get the lyrics down. I'm definitely going to sing my heart out. Carter 5. Obviously, I was bumping all of Dreamville because of the show. KOD, fucking JID, fucking Earthgang. I was bumping all that shit. But in terms of actual rotation, again, I'm going back to Lupe's catalog. So Food and Liquor 2, I'm bumping. Tetsuo and Youth, I'm bumping. Droga's Wave, I'm bumping.
Droga's Wave.
Again, East Atlanta Love Letter, like I said. I'm bumping that Beloved. I listened to that album about 4 times. The Davies Styles P.
Yeah?
I listened to that shit like 4 times.
Really? How many songs on it?
It's hard. There are like a 15 type of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I'll go to spin.
13 songs. But yeah, no, I just been on some mad hip hop shit lately, man.
Hey,
just
welcome back.
Straight rapidy rap shit.
Rapidy rap. Straight hip hop.
Now, like I said, Music Potpourri definitely is fucking taking over this podcast. We might have to rename it Music Potpourri at this point.
Follow us on Twitter, Music Potpourri.
But you know what? Let's actually end our Music Potpourri right there. Let's get into the entertainment report, man.
Entertainment.
What's going on with your boy Lonzo Ball?
Yo, he's coming off the bench.
I don't know why.
Because Rondo's starting.
I don't know why.
Because Rondo's smarter.
I don't know why.
Because he's been in the league longer.
Well, Rondo is smarter.
I don't know why.
But Lonzo Ball, man, his girl's getting at him. Denise Garcia. She called him a deadbeat dad. To me, that's one of the funniest bars you can call someone is a deadbeat dad.
Ever since Pusha called Drake that's all we're going to hear now.
It's really not that offensive.
Deadbeat dad.
It's really not that offensive. Like, you could use worse. Like, okay, the concept is offensive.
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
But I'm saying, like, the words don't hurt.
Okay, that's true.
You're a deadbeat dad. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck does that mean?
Don't bother me. Still got my money.
Wasn't this like the day after Lonzo Ball posted his fucking daughter on his timeline too?
I don't remember.
Or on his Instagram story or some shit?
Probably.
He got bigger though. Anyways, let's talk about it a little bit. So she called him a deadbeat dad.
Pause.
Yeah,
rewind that shit and pause.
Yeah, let me rewind that real quick.
Yo.
Let's try this headline again. Lonzo Ball versus Denise Garcia. She called him a deadbeat dad. She's threatened to write a tell-all book. Now, I don't even really want to deep dive on this. My only question is this, and I know we have our resident Ball in the Family expert here. I need to know this. Are they just following the Keeping Up with the Kardashian formula at this point? Are they just talking shit?
No, I think
is Lonzo Ball really a deadbeat dad? Isn't Denise Garcia well integrated into the business?
No, I know we said no more first of all. But first of all, I am not the ball expert here.
No more.
But I'm just answering the question. The ball expert is not on mic. But
the Ball in the Family expert is not on the microphone. By the way, for the listeners.
Yeah, I don't think they're following. I think she's just trying to get some checks.
I don't think so. I think the entire family is in on this. I think she's trying to gauge the interest for a book.
TV show?
Will it become a New York Times bestseller?
Well, of course. Well, everyone wants to know.
So if she says, I'm going to threaten to write a book, and all the comments say, fuck that, keep that shit, then we're fine. But if the comments say, oh my God, Denise, you got to write a book. I can't wait for it. Yeah, all of a sudden, her and Lonzo are going to have some more convenient problems.
No, I don't.
And there's conveniently going to be a book out.
I don't think she's in on it. I think she tried to trap the nigga.
Talk about it.
LaMelo liked
a
comment on one of the pictures.
LaMelo's a savage. First of all, you see him slap that guy?
Yo, he like 7'8" now.
I told you guys.
He's like 6'8".
He's like 6'8", 6'9". I fucking told you guys. LaMelo's gonna be a 7-foot point guard.
Yo, he liked a comment saying that Denise trapped Lonzo.
But then again, he always jokes around with her.
Yeah, but like if someone's coming at your bro, like eventually you're like, you're his girl, you're my bro. Like I gotta pick his side.
True.
But I think she did, and I don't blame her because If I could trap, Nicki, Rihanna, hey, I'm gonna trap them too.
I think Denise Garcia is one of the smartest people lately in celebrity media, in the celebrity world, because again, she came up with the rise of the triple Bs, man. She made sure she integrated herself into that business. She introduced the Lady Baller brand line. She runs that segment of it. She she's getting her checks.
And now she has a kid. Now she has a heir to the family. And then she gets
impregnated by Lonzo Ball.
Come on. They can't cut you off now. Now you're officially tied to the family.
What's the kid's name? Zoe Ball?
I have no idea.
What was the mom's name? What's the mom's name?
Clara? I don't know. She looks white.
I thought the mom's name. Wow. I thought the mom's name was Zoe too or some shit. Isn't Zoe like the grandma or some shit?
No.
I don't fucking know. Anyways,
what is Lonzo Ball's mom's name?
He's asking Siri. Here's what I found on the web for. It's gonna be one of those.
It actually does not even say her name.
Trash.
Oh, Tina.
Oh yeah, it is Tina.
Tina Ball.
But yo, Mello be on some shit. Lonzo be on some shit.
Oh, shout out to
the whole family's on some shit.
Yeah,
they're following the Keeping Up with the Kardashian formula, and it's now working. So shout out to LeVar for being the mastermind, for being the Kris Jenner behind all this shit.
I don't think that's what's
Shout out to LeVar Ball.
And I think LeVar Ball's fucking up LaMelo's career, but that's
he did. He already did. That's another conversation for another day. Let's move on to every female's favorite actor.
Shola, thank you guys.
Some would argue that he's a trash actor.
Not me, definitely not me then.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yo, what did he say?
Let's talk about it. Michael B. Jordan had an interview with Vanity Fair.
Bro, that guy on every magazine cover now. Jesus Christ, he's coming out with a movie.
I definitely don't care about the interview.
Me neither.
You opened the interview just prior to us recording.
See, I did.
And you said, fuck all that shit. I am not interested in the slightest.
It was long. Literally, I was scrolling for literally 2 minutes to get to the bottom of the interview.
But there is... What are you scrolling on, first of all, for it to take 2 minutes?
Over-exaggerating.
That's another question. But let's talk a little bit about some of the heat that he's catching on Twitter. Because you did actually read a little bit of this, and you actually did provide a little bit of context. But I want to present it uncontexted real quick.
Uncontexted.
If that's a word.
I don't think so.
Who cares?
What slide is it? It's the word here.
So we don't fact check. Didn't we say that's rule number one? No, we say rule number one is don't forget.
No first of all.
No, I thought rule number one was watch out for the wastemans.
Oh, that is rule number one.
Rule number two is
no first of all.
No more first of alls. And rule number three is we don't fact check.
There we go. Official rules.
Hey,
TNP's official rules.
And I think that's all the rules we got.
That's all we need.
Now, what he said, and this is on quote, and again, I don't know the context behind it, but he said, we as in black people, don't have any mythology. We don't have any black mythology or folklore. Creating our own mythology is very important because it helps us dream. You help people dream.
Aww.
Now, initially, again,
I wonder every white girl loves this guy.
Yeah, I thought he was on some white boy shit for a second.
He was dating a white girl, so you know.
Well, that's why, right? I thought he was trying to say that black people have no history. And I was going to say, let's spit on that real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, we fucking have history. But now you provided some context, and I almost didn't even want to present this anymore because you provided the context that makes it all make sense. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Yes, it was by, damn, I closed the link, but his name was something.
The director.
The director of Creed
2, right?
Is it director?
Yeah,
something like that.
It was.
And what he said was, when people look at black people, it's hard to see beyond slavery.
So you're saying when non-blacks?
Yes.
Because I think he did say white people specifically.
Yeah, he said it's hard for white people
to
see anything beyond slavery when it comes to black people. And then he gives an example of the Pick Panther founder who got shot, or a lot of white people don't know about.
And then
Mansa Musa, who was one of the richest men in the world, who was black in the 14th century, and you probably never heard about him. Because you are white.
What it sounds like to me, what Michael B. Jordan was trying to say, in addition to the director of Creed 2, it sounded to me like they were trying to say not that black people don't have mythology and folklore, it's just that white people are not aware of it.
I think that's what they're going for, yeah. And
I think that's what he was trying to say. But
he was saying we should create it, like right now, like start like expanding on it, start making this.
This to me was some Kanye shit. This to me was just potentially good message,
bad delivery.
With terrible delivery.
Slavery was a choice.
Terrible delivery.
Slavery was a choice, motherfucker.
Just terrible delivery, Michael B. Jordan. And it's worse when you're with a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like,
you know, that white family's all up in your ear thinking your Thanksgiving dinner.
Like, is he being brainwashed? Is like, what the fuck is really going on here? But again, we wanted to make sure we bring that up because, you know, he brings a good point. I think what he's trying to say is that let's continue to create history and stories, and let's create memorable moments as Black people.
And I feel like he's saying, like, now with technology, we can store this forever. Exactly. It's on the internet. We can make it permanent. We don't have to forget about it because we're not there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many different things that we can now document, that we can now learn. Let's just continue to try to be a part of a good historic story moving forward, as opposed to always focusing on the things of the past that are the only things that white people are aware of when they think about Black people.
Which is all slavery.
Yeah. So I like it, man. I like it.
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and the director Casper, I think.
Prior to recording, I was bent at this story. I was going to play my fucking celebration music to start feeling good. But it's not needed. It's not needed. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play it anyway. Okay. Now, I think that's actually it for the entertainment report, man. So let's get into a little bit of sports talk. Let's start freestyling.
NBA's almost back.
NBA is here.
NBA's almost back.
Preseason.
NBA's almost back.
Is anyone looking good to you, man?
Kawhi's we didn't see him last year. Now he's on our Raptors, my Toronto Raptors.
Kawhi is looking good.
Commerce Sorry,
Brandon Ingram looks good.
Brandon Ingram's looking amazing. I think he's going to be so good. I was going to say this. With LeBron, like, tutoring him, I feel like he's going to be so much better.
Brandon Ingram or Jason Tatum? Let's ask that. Or Jason Tatum.
Brandon Ingram this year. Jason Tatum has, too many hands in his ball. He was the number 1 option last year. He's going out to number 2, number 3, arguably 4 option.
Okay, I mean,
that's the only problem.
In terms of production, okay.
In terms of production.
I think Tatum does have the higher upside.
I think Ingram is number 2 option after LeBron.
Now, what I meant to actually ask, but that was actually a good question too. What I meant to ask in terms of upside, effectiveness, contribution to team, et cetera, Brandon Ingram or Jaylen Brown?
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram. He's going to be a starter. LeBron wants him to have the ball. They're hyping him up when he's playing. You see the bench when he's playing?
Yeah.
Why not? They want him to be the star of that team.
I think Ingram has the opportunity to...
Yeah, they're going to put balls in his hands.
Definitely pause. Definitely pause after that one.
Heavy pause.
I'm trying to think who else has looked good this preseason.
Giannis looked really good.
I haven't seen any of his highlights
yet. I've seen a few of Giannis' highlights.
Good? Okay.
Ben Simmons looked good.
Oh my God. Let's talk about that a little bit. Simmons is looking like LeBron.
Yo, he's looking amazing.
Markelle Fultz is looking good.
Markelle Fultz, he has a jump shot now.
Remember what I said? Didn't I like Fultz?
Everyone liked Fultz. He just had no jump shot.
No, but I'm saying when he came back last year prior to the playoffs, I was like, yo, we gotta play him. Not we, sorry. Philly's gotta play him because he's nice. He's quick. I think he has one of the best dribbles in the league.
He is.
He's quick.
He was the first overall pick for a reason.
He's like 6'5", 6'6".
He's the first overall pick for a reason.
Markelle Fultz is gonna be nice.
There's some other people. There's one other guy that had a big. I can't remember. But I saw a few highlights on House of Highlights, and yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying off top of the rip.
Gordon Hayward? No, he just had one play.
Trae Young.
I'm not sold on Trae Young, man. I'm not sold on Trae Young.
He looks good in an Atlanta uniform.
Carmelo looks like the most overrated three-point shooter in the league.
Carmelo?
Yes.
What do you mean?
All he does is take 3-point shots.
Yo, listen.
I'm not hating on Carmelo, but all he does is take 3-point shots, guys. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, you're hating on Carmelo.
You also know who takes 3-point shots?
I'm not here for this Carmelo slander. Oh my
Covington.
God. Let's talk about that really quickly. Clay and Steph, they're not playing. They're both going to average 40 points a game this season. I haven't seen any of them miss a shot all preseason.
Yeah. And Durant's going to average 30 right behind them.
Oh my God.
It's going to be an unreal team. We're watching the NBA just to see Golden State win again. We all know this.
That team is scary. Who else is looking good?
I'm trying to go through each team in my head.
Same.
Any of the rookies looking good? Do you see any of the rookies highlights?
I seen a little bit of DeAndre Ayton.
Was he looking good?
He's looking good. He's looking good. Here's the thing about Mo Bamba. I think he's gonna be too raw.
Does he have host calling?
Yeah, can we make that a soundbite? Fuck, yo, can we just find let me write that down, man. Fuck, all right, Mo Bamba soundboard. We gotta find something with fucking Mo Bamba to add to the soundboard. I think there's gonna be a huge problem in Orlando with players that are too raw. I saw a picture on Media Day with Aaron Gordon. He was standing next to
Mo Bamba?
Two lanky motherfuckers on Orlando.
They're going for that look.
And he looked like a kid. Aaron Gordon, 6'9", big. Standing next to like two dudes that are like 7'2". And like this whole team is raw. So I don't know if Mo Bamba...
Who's their head coach?
It's not Stan Van anymore.
It's not Jason Kidd, is it? Because I know that's Jason Kidd's thing, to go after those tall,
lanky like the whole fucking thing formula, the Milwaukee formula for a minute.
Yeah.
I can't think off the top of the head.
Right. If I think of anything, we still have next week anyway. We have another week before NBA starts.
We definitely
do.
Let's
go.
Okay, so I guess as quick as the sports talk segment came, is as quick as the sports talk segment left.
It'll get longer when the NBA season obviously gets into fuller effect.
That's when we're gonna do less music potpourri and definitely more sports talk. I can see that coming. Let's get into some random thoughts. So we did not do this last week, if I'm not mistaken. Question mark?
I think we did. Well, it was really quick. Maybe we didn't.
Anyways, random thoughts. What we like to do with the random thoughts is go through some of the Instagram clips that we saved throughout the week. Things that caught our eye. So let's fucking go through that list right now, man.
Yo, Drake. Lil Wayne finally said why Drake was not on Carter 5.
What did he say? I saw that you sent that, but I didn't listen to it.
Oh, all you can say was they couldn't clear the sample they used in that song.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, no, I'm kind of wrong. I was gonna say if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like I was right, but not really.
No, we just said because the collab album's coming soon.
Yeah, no.
That's what I said.
Well, we said potentially like contractual cash money, young money type of thing, but I guess it was more sample based.
Yeah, then he said so. Everyone's saying because what Wayne said was, I guess they didn't like the lyrics on it. And then the guy said, are you sure? He's like, no, I just assume that's always what it is. But everyone's running with, they didn't like the lyrics. But Wayne said, they don't tell you why. They just tell you no.
Yeah.
So he just said, no, they didn't clear the sample.
Whatever. Speaking of Drake, Quentin Miller, of course, he says that he's never working with Drake again.
Don't blame him.
I think somebody on Twitter said, just write for Drake again. We need more of the Six God. We don't care. We don't care if it's Six Fraud. Oh, that's a bar.
That's funny.
And then Quentin Miller said, "Never doing anything with that guy again." ... Okay, you need Drake more than Drake needs you.
Drake literally said that in a song. Like you said, I have ghostwriters. It seems like they need me more than I need them.
Yeah. Moving on. Shout out to our guy Justin Biebs. Shout out to the Biebs.
Hey, shout out to Canada's very own.
The King of Canada.
King of Canada.
The King of Canada. Shout out to Justin
Canada's
Bieber,
favorite white boy.
He got married to Haley Baldwin. Did not get a prenup.
He about to
because Haley Baldwin has money. Alec Baldwin money, so who gives a fuck?
It ain't the same money, though.
The Baldwin family got money.
Yeah, it's not the same money as Justin Bieber money.
Moving on.
It's not the same money. Let me find it.
You're right. It's not the same as the Biebs, but I don't want to fucking go into that at all.
It's not.
Kim Kardashian, her bodyguard's up to some shit with respect to the robbery. So
Kim
Kardashian's former bodyguard was hit with a $6.1 million lawsuit.
By who? Kim Kardashian?
Over this Paris robbery. So Kim's insurance company reportedly filled out a lawsuit against Pascal Duvier. That's Kim Kardashian's former bodyguard, of course.
Pascal Duvier.
Apparently, he left Kim Kardashian shortly before the robbery went down.
Can you go take a leak?
Just gonna leave it at that. What else?
Did I have any? Actually, I think I might.
Kanye West, we already said, is recording in Africa.
I was gonna say that's more publicity stunts, but okay.
Yeah,
I love that he flies me down there to listen to the album.
That's straight publicity.
Yo, Kanye, fly us down to listen to your album.
You see LaMelo Ball fucking slap that opponent. I already said that. It's funny when I look at that clip because he slaps the guy from Lithuania, right? So basically, what the guy did was, I think it was more just a Euro thing, like a Euro swag versus like an American swag, because Mello kind of pushed him, and then he kind of tapped the back of Mello's head. Hold on, let's let that run back. So you see, Mello drives.
Okay,
he pushed the guy off a little bit, so the guy comes and kind of just taps him on the back of the head. And then Mello slaps him in his face, and then he squares up.
Oh.
So I think the tap on the back of the head was more like a tap on the bum.
And the guy's probably like 31 years old. And Mello is what, 17? Like, it's like, yeah, like, watch yourself, little kid type of shit.
That type of thing. Like, because he pushed him a bit. Yeah, so maybe there's like a tap on the head. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
Exactly. Like, we're just trying to play ball here.
Smarten up. And then Mello just does
Mello is a hothead, though. I feel like that's the one reason why I want him to get good coaching, not his dad coaching him or someone his dad paid. I want him to get like a good coach that had nothing to do with the Ball family that can get him in the spots.
I agree with that.
I just wanted to get that good coaching. He's too much of a hothead when he plays, taking 50 shots. Why are you taking 50 shots? Just other niggas on your team.
Well, I mean, I think that's just level of competition at that point. He knows he's nice. Like in the NBA, he wouldn't do that. I think in the NBA, he would kind of, not comparing the player.
Yeah.
Because he's 10 inches bigger than him already. Trae Young.
Okay.
In that sense, right? Like, we don't think he's going to start doing what he did in college.
Oh, definitely not.
But we know he kind of has that jack in him. You know what I'm saying?
And with proper training, he can get to that level to do it at this level.
Exactly. What else in for random thoughts, man? You see that Banksy shit?
Oh, someone stole another thing from Banksy?
No, Banksy apparently installed like a self-shredder if his project was to be auctioned off. So I think somebody bought one of his pieces of art for like, I don't know if it was $1 million or like 600,000 or something like that. And then it fucking
it's shredded?
It's shredded. Oh, my bad on the volume there. Let me just go straight to the end for you.
So it's installed in all his pieces of work?
I don't know if it's all, or I don't even know if this is like whatever, right? Okay. So it goes up for auction, okay. And then look, it starts shredding.
That's crazy.
So half of it shreds. Everyone's like, oh. Everyone's gasping. The fucking people that are running the auction are just taking it and leaving. Okay, we're moving on to the next item. Now we're moving on to the next item. That's
crazy.
That shit was mad funny.
Kind of like, it's bound to happen. If everyone's selling all these Banksy and he does it for free. It's free art. And just because he does it on your wall doesn't mean it's yours.
Word.
Well, it kind of does, but you know what I'm saying?
I did go to
the Banksy exhibit. That shit was fun.
We spoke about that.
We spoke about that a few episodes ago.
It was good. It was decent. I mean, I thought there would be more art.
Yeah, there wasn't that much art. Yeah, but he doesn't do any exhibits.
I thought it would be more.
There's no official Banksy exhibit because he doesn't. No one knows who he is.
I think Banksy should be free. I think Banksy is a ton of people.
I want to see his art though.
One of the head honchos is a girl. Okay. Jeez, what else for random thoughts here? You see Lil Wayne. Speaking of what do you call that challenge again? The Uproar Challenge.
What if
let's talk a little bit about Special Delivery and how he loves the beat, but he didn't remember when he hated the beat.
You're telling me this pre-show.
Yeah, so he was doing I think it's a title exclusive. It was a title exclusive.
The crown, hashtag crown.
It was what's my dude's name? Elliot Wilson.
Is that hashtag crown?
I don't know if that was the name of the
that's where he also said the Drake thing.
But yeah, that was with Elliot Wilson. He was interviewing.
Oh, that's the guy from Hip Hop Radar. Is it Hip Hop Radar?
Rap Radar.
There we go.
And Lil Wayne was saying he doesn't remember making Green Ranger with J. Cole. Because at that time, Green Ranger, for anyone that hasn't heard it, is the Special Delivery freestyle between him and J. Cole. And it's funny because I didn't remember that song.
I remember that song.
And I'm a Cole fan.
I remember that song because every Cole fan talked about that song. Everyone's like, oh, that's the best song on Dedication 4. That's the best song on Dedication 4. I'm like, yo, what is it?
I only remembered it when it was mentioned. That's so fucking funny. I think that's all I got for random thoughts. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have anything. Let me just do a quick.
Did anything break? Is anything trending on Twitter?
You better check right now because God knows, since we end this podcast, it's gonna be like Kanye just released Yandhi.
Yeah, some bullshit. Let's check real quick. How the fuck you check? I don't even know how to check fucking trending topics on Twitter.
You really can't. Oh, on Twitter you can.
It's trash. It says trends for you. I don't want to know trends for me.
Yeah, because I want to know it based off of your search history.
I want to know all the trends.
Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Quavo did his preseason cuts for his album.
Oh yeah, he's dropping an album next week.
Yes. So people that made his preseason cut, not the final cuts. More people, some of these guys are going to get cut.
Okay.
21 Savage, Drake, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, Kid Cudi, Davido, Saweetie, Offset, Cardi B, and Takeoff.
Expected.
Who's going to get cut?
Sweet Tea. Who the fuck is that?
Saweetie. So was he? I don't know.
I don't think anyone's going to get. I think
he said typical. Not final cut though.
I think it's all typical. I think maybe the Offset track, maybe the Takeoff track. Maybe they don't really have too many features, but no, I think we're good there.
Okay, that's all I had.
At that point, then let's get into the CCS. As usual, guys, it's that crazy Canadian shit. It's those eye-opening, eye-raising, what the fuck stories straight from Canada. Sometimes they are local. Sometimes they're right here in our backyard in the six. In the T-dot. Because we say that still. No, not really. But it is what it is.
No one says T-dot anymore.
Shout out to Cardinal Official. And sometimes it's from the middle of nowhere and we are just as clueless as you guys. Now, I have a funny one. Okay, this shit was mad funny.
My computer died. I gotta find this on
Please tell me if you guys have saw this. The dude that roundhouse kicked that girl.
I saw that.
At an anti-abortion rally. I don't even know if I have the clip ready.
I saw the video.
But that shit was so fucking funny. So basically, there was an anti-abortion rally going on. Toronto man, he works at a hair salon. He looks like he works at a hair salon. And he basically went up to them and said, like, you know what you guys are doing is disgusting. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Why are you doing this, anti-abortion thing? Like, let people have their choices. And he does like this funny pose. And he's trying to kick the camera.
Yes, I saw it.
And then the girl drops.
So he hit the girl?
He hit the girl. And then, like, I'm only seeing the edited clip on Twitter nowadays where it ends right at the kick.
See, that's what I saw too.
But I saw it when it first happened, bro. And and after he did that, he was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't mean to kick you. I meant to kick the camera. Like, that makes it any better.
Yeah, it does.
Well, apparently he was fired from his job.
Oh, poor guy.
I mean, yeah, that's all I really got for that. Do you have anything for CCS?
Let me see. I had two. One is
that 2 is way too long. Give me one. Give me the better one.
Okay, that's the thing. I don't know which one is the better one. They're both like weak.
Give me the first one that comes to mind.
Okay, the first one that comes to mind is these are the weirdest names people are giving babies in Canadian provinces.
Oh boy, this is interesting.
So I'll start with Ontario since we are Ontarians. Yeah, Ontarians.
It's not that hard.
Ontarians.
Are we Ontario? Yeah, Ontarians.
Yeah, Ontarians. Like I said. Sorry, I'm scrolling on my phone.
I'm gonna guess Sydney.
Actually, I think you're close. The female one was Sophie.
Okay. Shout out to me. I'm close.
There's a female one, and the male name was Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. So yeah, Sophie or Sophia. That was a boys. Guys was Jacob, and different variations.
You know what that is? That is every single child that is being born in Newmarket right now.
Is being named Jacob?
Yes.
Yes, I believe that pretty much.
Fuck. What about the other provinces?
Give me a province you want to listen to.
Give me Alberta. I'm curious about Alberta.
Alberta was number 1 on the list.
I might actually be like a Mohammed low key.
Let me see.
It might be
Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
I also want to know Nova Scotia.
Okay, we'll go Nova Scotia. I just saw that. Nova Scotia. Like naming male or female. What? So apparently Nova Scotia people like to keep things very literal. In 2015, parents went through a phase of naming both male and female children baby. Yeah, we're weird in Toronto. I'll give you Quebec too. Oh boy. Since Quebec's weird.
I just Drake-side the fuck out of that.
Boys are usually named Lone, Skander, or Achille.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And girls get Rim, Bebe, T, and guess the last one, Sephora.
What the
and
fuck?
Then Alberta, blah, 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 blah. These hands. Oh, boys, Cola, Jedi, Patience, Saturn, 7, Sight, 6. God's Power. You're never going to lose this one. Nitrous Shine. That's the name, Nitrous Shine.
Honestly.
And girls.
I think I'm done with this list.
Canada. That's your name. Canada. Beautiful. Empress. Fancy.
Empress.
Yes. And in 2015, they saw names such as Aura
and Karma. Shout out to Rita Ora.
No, it's not spelled like O-R-A.
Oh, I don't care.
A-U-R-A.
I don't care. Oh. Shout out to Rita Ora.
Oh, wait. And then let me just end this off with British Columbia since they're one of the bigger ones. We got boys with names such as Colin.
Cullen or Colin?
Cullen.
I don't know. Jesus. Like Edward Cullen?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Chaos, but guess how it's spelled?
Hey, that name's hard.
C-A-I-U-S.
Oh, Caius.
Is that not Chaos?
No, it's Caius.
Oh,
it's a light skin name.
All right. There's a lot of light skin people there. There's Fox, Forest, King, and Talon.
Talon.
Yes.
Interesting.
I've heard that for a girl's name. And for girls, we have Juniper, Lyric, Inu Yokamili Rock, Magnolia, Ripley.
Yo, something's wrong with people.
And Serene.
Something's wrong with people, man.
Oh, yeah, that's all I got.
People are trying to get too creative.
Honestly, I'm gonna name my kid fucking MacBook, laptop, PC.
Yo, word. Let's talk super quick about this NAFTA deal.
Yo, what is that NAFTA? Yeah, you gotta explain this to me because I have no idea.
NAFTA, man, NAFTA. So the North American Free Trade Agreement has now turned into. So obviously, that's the deal between Canada, the United States, and Mexico to promote trade amongst the nations and obviously boost all the economies. We know that there's been a lot of pressure on NAFTA. Trump wants to rewrite NAFTA. I've watched enough House of Cards to realize that Trump got his way. What he did first was he bullied Mexico into agreeing with him.
Okay.
And then they used that leverage on Canada to get them to agree with it as well.
All right.
So now the new deal has been signed. The deal is now conveniently called the USMCA.
MX?
If I'm not mistaken. And that stands for the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement.
The U.S., of course, had to be first.
Why can't we just leave it at NAFTA? Because rolls off the tongue. So it's USMCA instead. And basically what it is that, I mean, we don't know if it's going to help or hurt Canada yet. Canada did get its way on some things. So, for example, 3/4 of auto content will originate from North America. So that is actually up from 62.5%. So the auto industries are safe a little bit, maybe. What else here? Canada had sort of a dispute panel, if you want to call it that. Now, I don't know who would report to the dispute panel, but they have a panel for disputes. The good thing is that was one of the things Canada was most interested in not touching. And they got their way. So that dispute panel is left alone the way it is.
Trudeau.
What we're afraid of a little bit is essentially United States have been trying to come after Canada's dairy for a minute. I heard about that. For a minute. So Canada, of course, they have a protected dairy market. The amount of access to this protected dairy market is not really known yet. But now Americans might be able to access about 5% of the market, which is higher than the estimated amount in the past, which is about 3.3%.
Oh, shout out to Trump.
Right, so basically Trump is now getting his way to get more dairy and get more of our shit. Long story short, what does this all mean? Because again, we're not a politics podcast. Canada got a little bit of stability.
Okay. Shout out to stability.
At the price of US being able to fuck us over.
Oh.
I watch enough House of Cards.
I need to watch that show now.
That's all I'm going to say. I watch enough House of Cards. I can see this from a mile away. The US will find a way to get their way.
Oh, definitely.
And you know what? That's what Trump is good at.
It's that's what it is.
That is what Trump is good at. So,
he koaled his way to presidency.
He koaled his way to this USMCA. So yeah, it is what it is. Do we got anything else?
No, I'm good.
I think we're good as well then. So I guess at that point, you know what? Cue the violence. Not those ones, but that will of course bring us to the unfortunate end of another episode of the True North Views podcast. Now, as usual, guys, you guys can follow us one more time on Twitter, on Instagram at True North Views, TrueNorthViews. Please, guys, continue that conversation by telling a friend to tell 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 a friend. You know what it is. 6 degrees of separation, guys.
6 degrees.
Now, as usual, I go by the name Harris.
You can sometimes call me JustShola.
I guess if you want. Tell them that number one rule then, I guess.
Number one, number three, not number two. Watch out for them waste man.
What was number two again? What was number two?
No more
rule
first of alls.
No, that's number three.
No, that was number two. Number three is don't fact check.
Yeah, you're right. Number two rule is no more first of alls. Number three rule, we don't fact check. I guess at that point, guys, you're gonna stay fucking warm out there because this weather is trash.
And stay focused. I'm hard right now.
And nobody knows how to dress right now because you're either too hot or you're too cold.
Honestly.
So just please try to stay warm, stay blessed. You already know what it is. It's True North Views Podcast, guys. It's episode 24.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry.
Let's get it.
As a mark.